Yay! It's happening.
Welcome to Soul Ajar, my first episode with a guest. One of my best friends ever, Maddie.
Hello.
This is us. I'm taking the picture down because it's in the way. She got me this little cake though.
That was me. I bought that.
And now we're on there. It's us on Halloween.
This is gonna be a lot of that. Like a lot
Just
of like
a lot of
hee ha-has.
Yeah. But we're actually really serious.
No, I'm dead ass.
Okay. And I'm really professional, so I have a question. Like, I have a plan.
Bro.
We're gonna get overheat in here, bro.
No, we're gonna be fine.
No, it's fine.
That's like fixing our hair. Like, no,
it's
it's
important.
like,
it's important to fix.
it's like a serious
My
element.
hair's kind of dirty.
The whole like
low-key.
visual element is like.
It's important. It's important. It's important.
Well, it's a whole other layer.
It adds a layer to
no,
it.
I'm
The
like,
pressure.
It's
the
not
pressure.
even like I'm not even like thinking about my voice. I'm thinking about.
Like, are we
I'm thinking about
impressing?
No, yeah.
And that's just the pressure of being a woman.
Give face. Oh, guess what?
Oh, guess what?
Oh, guess what? We're just women in society. We live in a society.
I live. Okay. So I want to start off the reading. Well, first, I want to talk about the astrology that's happening right now. Right now, what's happening, Venus is in Gemini.
Oh, shit.
Which means there's a playful energy with an intellectual charm to love. Wait, what the fuck?
Start that over.
Venus enters Gemini, bringing playfulness, variety, and intellectual charm to love and creativity. Connect through conversation and allow curiosity to spark attraction.
We're getting frisky.
Yeah.
We're getting crazy. It's a little
Also,
horny.
the moon is in Leo, sparking bold emotions, joy, and the desire for self-expression, which is awesome because I've like low-key been like down bad this week,
For real?
so I feel more joyful.
And also, we've been trying to do this for a long time, so it's like, oh, we're like setting in
Like, I'm
motion.
happy.
It's
Oh, the
happening.
motion.
Like the motion.
Right. And self-expression,
Like,
and
I'm
celebrating
expressing.
creativity, and allowing our hearts to shine.
I'm
Our hearts. Allowing our hearts to shine fully.
That's beautiful.
And that's beautiful.
That's some powerful stuff.
Okay, but when this episode comes out, which is going to be next Friday, it's Friday. It's going to be the next Friday.
And what's the astrology
April
then?
30th, the moon is going to be in Scorpio.
Ooh.
So just dramatic and secretive. Uncovering hidden layers of truth and transformation.
Like, that's lit. Like, it's like scary, but also like, okay.
The advice for the
Scorpio.
people is trust your instincts and allow space for renewal from within. Scorpios can be annoying.
No, there's something about
Do you have
that.
a sign that you hate? Or that, like, you have had beef
I
with?
weirdly do not live, and maybe I just really need to have more experience with them, but I do not live for Libra.
Really?
And they're like the ones that are supposed to make everyone live for them, almost.
I feel kind of neutral about Libras because, like, I've never had a best friend that
I
was a
haven't either,
Libra,
that's why I'm
but I
like-
always get along with them, but they're always kind of like... Well, actually, one of my closer friends from high school is a Libra, and I love her.
Okay.
And she's very, like, aesthetically,
That's-
like...
like
Libras just always have good aesthetics.
No, yeah. They're cute. I just feel like I have a hard time connecting to them, which is crazy, because I see a lot of people compare Pisces and Libra. Like, I low-key see that a lot
That makes
as both
sense,
being,
I
like,
guess.
the romantic.
Yeah, kind of, like, dreamy,
Yes.
like...
Which I'm like, period. But also, I don't want to share that. I low-key don't want to share that. And maybe that's my Leo rising. But I'm like, that's, like, mine. Like, you can't have that.
Yeah.
But one that I, like, really thought I hated for so long was Aquarius. And now I low-key
Aquarius is a
love-
tough one to, like, understand. Because, like, Allison, one of my best friends, Allison, is an Aquarius.
Yeah.
And she's the first person that I've been, like, super close with that's an Aquarius. So before
Yeah.
knowing her, I never really understood, like, the Aquarius energy.
They're interesting. They're also just so, like, no, like, I'm different. And I'm like, oh my god, like, I believe it, I believe you, I believe you, I believe you. I've also dated an Aquarius that, like, ruined me. It was, like, the first, like, me being broken up with situation, so I'm like, fuck you.
Well,
But
yeah,
I've met
that's how
so
me
many-
with Geminis. Because, like, I've had really bad experience with Geminis.
I've had the worst relationship ever with a Gemini, and I still fuck with them heavy. Like, I still am like, give me one. Like, I want to
That's
hang out.
interesting.
Like, I want. They're
Geminis
so
are fun to hang out
They're
with.
so fun.
I've just never been, like, best friends with the Gemini at all. Like,
yeah.
it's always kind of, like, surface.
See, yeah, that's me.
I'm like, who do we know that are, like, a Gemini and a fucking Aquarius? Like, I'm scared.
Zach is an Aquarius.
Ugh, I love Zach.
I love Zach. He's, like, the only one I can think of right now, though.
Yeah, and Allison. And, yeah, we don't really know is there... Oh, wait, isn't, Franco's old roommate, isn't she a Gemini?
Gloria.
Is she a Gemini? No, she's a Libra.
I think she's a Gemini.
Okay, I love her.
I love Geminis. Fuck it. Fuck the
Fuck
noise.
it.
Fuck
Just
the
Gemini,
noise.
like, men.
Generally, like,
in the
are not the best.
But the thing is, it always comes down to that where people are like, it's the men. So maybe it's not the sign,
It's the men every single fucking time. Because every sign, like a Pisces man, like horror movie screaming, like lady being killed.
Yeah, people say any, like, water sign man is, like, really...
for sure, because water signs are, like, manipulative as fuck. Like,
but if
I know
a
how to
woman is
fucking...
manipulative, it's like, okay.
No,
but
and
if
it's
a
like,
man
oh my
is
god, that's
manipulative,
fierce.
it's like, fuck you.
Like, women, it's like, oh, that was fierce. And then men was
Right.
like, that was abuse. Like, that wasn't funny. That wasn't funny. That wasn't funny. Like, that wasn't funny.
Okay, so with that being said, we're gonna do a quick tarot reading to start off the video for Maddie. I'm just gonna do like a past, present, future reading.
Oh my god, I'm
unless
excited.
something else speaks to you. Just like a simple 3-card reading, and I'll put the cards right here. So
I need it. I
the
want
people
it.
can
I haven't
see.
had like a tarot reading in a long time.
Okay,
It's,
I'm
like,
just gonna
receive
I'm
it.
gonna shuffle the cards, and then you just tell me when to stop. I'm doing past right now.
Okay.
Well,
I
that
want
one just
her.
kind of fell
I want
out.
her. I want
Yeah.
her.
If it falls out, like, it doesn't matter what you say.
I'm like, oh, so she spoke.
Yeah. I'm using the Modern Witch Tarot deck. This was the first deck I ever bought.
It's so cute.
I used to be really scared of tarot. Like, my friend Sarah ordered, like, a tarot deck to my house because she still lived at home and she didn't want her mom to see. And when it, like, arrived at my house, I,
You
like,
were like-
prayed over it.
Oh my god, bitch.
I was, like,
it's
I was scared
what
for her
year is
soul.
that?
Like, 2020.
Like, that's crazy. But also 6 years, bro. Like, give a
Dude,
girl a
that's-
break.
No, I was deep in it. I was scared.
Are we doing present now?
Yes, present.
Okay.
What's happening now?
This one.
And then the last
Where am I
one is
focused?
future.
Like, let me actually
Like, we have to tap into our psychic abilities.
show the camera you shuffling.
Oh, my bad.
Like, come
Hey,
on.
director.
Let me feel it. No, I don't play.
We got this curated.
No, it's not
for
a
y'all.
joke. It's dead
not funny.
serious.
It's not funny.
I want her.
Okay. And I have... I know, like, some about tarot, but, like, I also have this book here that I love to use.
Okay, fun. I'm into it.
Because it has reversal descriptions. in
The whole
it.
set, like, falls over.
No, there's a lot of shit happening.
Ah!
I just, like, picked
They're
those
really
up. I hope I
perfect.
didn't, like, accidentally mix them. But if it, like,
No,
if I did, it was
and
meant
it's
to
also
be.
meant to be.
Okay, this is
Do you wanna put
past.
them here?
Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, flip them this way and then show. So this is past. We have the Hierophant, which is normally that card to me is like, I think it's like knowledge and like structural.
And this is past.
Yeah, which is interesting because like you don't really have like a history of being any like confining like structural things besides maybe like the education system.
Right. I mean, heteronormity.
Oh, wake it up! This is the heterosexual card.
No, I'm like for real. Like, I mean,
Yeah, because this is like
feels
classic
so-
standards. This is like, and you've had a lot of like
it felt so hard to break
straight. I mean, it's hard because some of the guys you were with, well,
they thems.
yeah, some of them
But
were like
also
also queer,
not at the
but
same
also
time.
yeah,
Like, it almost felt like a mask to put on to like also hang out with me and my queer friends. But yeah, I feel like it was so hard to break that habit of just like, you know,
wanting dick.
not even, I don't even know what that is. Like, I don't even know what that was. I don't know who that girl was.
Well, it's so hard because wait, where are you from again?
I'm from North Texas.
So it's like
Fort Worth.
you're not really like exposed. Like you know, like one gay boy.
Exactly.
And
Like,
it's
my
not,
uncle's gay. I have a gay
There's not
uncle.
really, for some reason, like the gay boys always come out sooner, or like it's just more obvious, I guess, because like you know they got like the fruitiness. They're in theater. But with like gay women, it's like not as
it's
well. There's
not.
always like one girl who's like that's a lesbian. But like
yeah.
for me, I looked very straight.
Right.
Like We had to stop because I had to turn off my, like, auto lock.
Technical
so
difficulties,
there's, like,
just
cut.
relax.
Just deal with
just
it,
relax.
bro.
Please, just everyone, just...
What happened to the cards? Did I mix them back in?
There's no way.
Oh, okay. I got scared. I was like, oh my god.
You were like, so that was sad, bro. Okay,
I mean, I would have just drawn more. Okay, so...
This is past.
Well, yeah, I was gonna look up, like, what the description says. But, like, I feel like that is what that is.
Like, what it means to me.
Yeah, because, I mean, this card... I don't feel like I need to look it up. Because, like, this card is just, like, structural... systems. And, like, being queer really breaks you out of that. And having colored hair and metal in your face, like
being quirky,
not giving, like being quirky.
No, like literally,
like we're just different. You know what I mean?
You're not like me or like us.
Okay, so the present, King of Swords. So this deck is like all women. So
oh, that's so
nice.
cute.
King of Swords. This is giving like the prom lesbian.
Aww.
I actually don't remember what this card means, but, like, that's it's giving, like, lesbian goes to prom, they're wearing a suit. Just from, like, the picture. And it's, like, kind of bad. I never really got menswear. Like, I don't really know how to do that.
I think...
Besides, like, a t-shirt and, like, shorts. But I don't know how to do, like,
funny.
formal...
You're like, I'm being butch.
Like,
like, I'm butch as fuck. I'm wearing, like, jean shorts right now.
No, it's true. A flannel?
I love a lady in a suit.
You know what I
mean?
No,
like,
when somebody, like, knows
like
what they're
thin
doing.
presenting or, like, literally, like, women in suits. I'm like, that's so awesome.
No, it's good.
I low-key want to wear a suit.
Like, no, like, I think that, like, I just, like, need somebody to help me, like...
figure that out.
Like, tell me what looks good.
Like, having, like, a full beat and then, like, a masculine outfit. Period.
Yeah, no, that's good. I don't understand this fucking book.
So you don't fuck with the book.
You don't fuck with the war?
Oh, you don't fuck with the war?
So... Kings are mature, accomplished individuals who are in charge of the matters related. So you're in charge!
I'm like, I'm in charge.
You're
I'm
in charge.
I'm figuring it out.
Mm-hmm. A decisive person who uses her sharp intellect to achieve success. I mean, I feel like you kind of are. Like, you kind of did make a decision because you, like, started going back to school.
Literally
like, you have
out of
more of an
nowhere,
idea
too.
of, like, what you want to do.
Yeah, like
or,
having an actual goal in sight.
Yeah, which feels really good.
It's, like, annoyingly feels good and, like, makes sense. When it's, like, I should be able to just relax and not, but also...
Like, not care about the capitalistic...
No, literally. It's, like I don't want to have to, like, be anxious and stressed about all of that, but at the same time, it's also weirdly, I don't know, exciting and freeing to be, like, this is what I'm, like, working towards.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm having, like, a shit day at work, it's, like... It's okay.
It's not forever.
This isn't forever. I know this isn't forever.
I get that.
I know I have a plan.
This is good, like, affirmation that you're doing what you need to get done. And you're taking control.
Okay, period. That makes me feel really
And
happy.
it's really nice because it almost feels like in our society where, like, we have to be in this to, like, have this. But it feels good to, like, be somebody who exists outside of, like, social norms in some ways that is still, like, being a girl boss.
I'm like, let me be a girl boss. Let me tie that hair up, listen to some gangster rap, and handle it, mama.
Yes. Okay, are you ready for the future?
Let's do it.
Oh, this is a great card.
Oh my god, she's so cute.
Page of Cups. I love this card. It's a very, like, dreamy card to me. Wait, I kind of want to just use the description from here.
Period.
They're all upright, which made it easier.
I feel like that's, like, it's not necessarily bad when they're not, but also it feels kind of good.
To me, it's like, when there's no reversal cards, it feels like you have a more clear head about things. Like, I feel like when there's reversals, it almost symbolizes that you're, like, overthinking or, like, there's a lot going on. Like, yesterday, Gracie gave me a reading, and there was, like, so many and I was like, that's okay, because, like, I'm just having a moment. Okay, wait. This is 9 of Cups? No, Page of Cups. What's that? A surprising little fish poking its head up from her cup? Something or someone unexpected is coming your way, and it's going to affect your emotions pretty wildly. Maybe you've been hit by a wave of inspiration, or you've stumbled upon a brand new friend. Whatever it is, it's a tidal wave of feelings. Very Pisces card.
Yeah, the fish.
Don't be afraid to just wade right in. So it's like good emotions. Wait, this is good. Like,
this is so sweet.
Perfect for summer. Like, the joy is coming. Like, your cup overflowing.
Literally, I've been so open arms to like new friends
right,
too, which is hard because it's like I'm not picky, but I'm like,
no, I get it, because I've been like thinking lately, I'm like, ugh, like it's been a while since I've made the effort, because I mean I love the friends that I have, so it's like I feel very fed and comfortable with like our friend group and like the friends I have, and like especially like you and Nick, like we hang out like all the time, like every week, and Franco, let me not forget, because they all live together. Like, y'all didn't see that, but we saw. Like, it was floating. It was floating. It said 666. We started flying around.
I was like falling asleep last night, and I was like, don't make a joke about flying around there on the podcast.
Don't do it.
Do not do that on the podcast. Anyway.
No, like, you made an effort to hang out with your coworker, and I was like, damn, I need to hang out with like,
no, I know.
Like, we can't lose that skill.
It was so fucking funny, like, coming in and you being like, okay, we got auditions going.
Do you know, like, rosebud thorn? It's like your rose is what is a recent success or something you're grateful for. We can start with that.
Okay.
So it's something like you feel like a recent success you had, or literally what I just said, like gratitude you want to express.
Rose,
I'm gonna take these off.
Low-key rose, I'd say, is I just got a new therapist that I met last week, and I met her again this week. And it feels so hard to, like, find a good therapist because I had one last year and I really loved her. And then she was like, fuck you, I'm having a baby. And I was like, oh, T, like, baby. And then I moved, and then I tried seeing someone, like, a new therapist, and it just felt, like, off. Like, it felt weird. I didn't want to go.
Mm-hmm.
I ghosted her. And then I've just been, like, having some emotional moments recently where I'm like, I really wish I like had my therapist, and I wish I had a therapist.
Yeah.
But anyway, I started seeing this new therapist, and I really like her, and there's like a really good vibe between us, and there's like an aura to her, and I literally can't explain it, but like at the end of our first session, she was like, okay, it feels like this is something that I can, like this
a good
is,
fit.
Yeah, like I can do this, I can work with this, and I was like, okay, great, because I feel the same way.
Okay, good.
And it was,
have you ever had like a bad therapist or like a bad experience?
The therapist I'm talking about that I tried when I first moved to Austin.
That had a baby?
No.
You
she was like a
San
Marcos. She was my San Marcos therapist baddie. She was really sweet and like had like the definition of fuck on like the. She was one of those there. She was like a chill therapist. She's like
I'm like a cool.
I'm like chill.
The definite like.
No, it was corny as fuck.
No,
but also
she a millennial.
Yeah.
Right.
But she was a vibe. Like, I felt like,
no,
okay,
I feel safe.
I can be stupid, yeah. I can be cringe. And she would literally be like, just forget it.
Oh, no, just say it. Did you forget it's, like, recording? You're like,
I'm like, she was just corny as fuck. But also,
no, what were you going to say? What were you going to say?
What was I going to say?
Oh.
No, genuinely.
You were just saying, like, you felt fine to be, like, cringy.
I felt fine to be cringy, but also she was the kind of therapist that would be like, oh, I was crazy your age, too. Like,
oh, yeah. Like, she's like, I was a mess.
No, she was like, you should have seen me. And I'd be like, girl, we're talking about me.
No, okay, yeah.
But it was also,
that's
like,
fair.
Not too far. Like, I wasn't turned off by that.
Right. I had a therapist one time, like, be like, you keep rambling, like, I need you to give me permission to, like, cut you off, or else it's just gonna be you talking. It was like, I needed to hear it, but I was like...
You were like, wait, someone said it.
Because I do that.
You said that.
When
like,
I'm talking
hello?
about my emotions, I just, like, I'll keep, like...
I'm the same way. I have to remind myself that, like, it's okay to stop. Like, I literally had therapy yesterday, and there were moments where I was like, okay, let's hear what she has to say. Because, like, I can go.
Yeah, like, I have to make an effort to be like, okay, but I actually am, like, paying to be here, like, I'm doing, like, I'm not just like, I could talk to, like, I have people to talk to.
Exactly.
Some people, like, really do just need somebody to talk to because they're, like, they don't have, like, a community or, like...
I have such a good
But
social...
it's, like, I have people that I can, like, talk to, like, and obviously without, like, pouring everything onto them. But,
no,
like,
yeah, but I still know I can rely on them.
Right.
And I'm not, like...
So sometimes, like, just talk therapy, I'm like, I like, this isn't doing much for me. But, like, having a therapist give me, like, actual tools, very helpful.
And that, I definitely feel that with her already, where it's, like, she's, like, pointing shit out, and I'm already having, like...
Yes, and, like, that's, to me, such a green flag, because I had seen that therapist for, like, 6 sessions or whatever, because it was free through my work, and I learned so much in, like, such a short amount of time. I literally wrote her a thank you card, because I was like, I feel like I've learned more from you, like, from a lot of other therapists I've had. Not that I've had, like, a ton.
Yeah.
I think, like, the one-time therapy really helped me, like, talk therapy was, like, right after becoming an adult, and I was like, oh, I haven't processed anything ever.
All of the religious trauma.
Yeah, all of the, like, family. You know, when you become an adult, you have to think
about... like... There was something amiss. There was something amiss.
Wait, that's a great thing to be, like, grateful for. Should I share my, like, a gratitude? I think, like, I mean, for my, like, after-school arts job, the, like, share is next week, and I, like, put together a little puppet show, and we actually finished it, and I was really scared we weren't gonna finish it, but I, like, edited it a couple days ago. I could show it to you afterwards.
I need to see.
It's really silly. It's really cute. But I'm thankful that I, like, got that done, and I did it early. Yeah. Like, it was due today, and I did it by Wednesday, so I was like, it always, like, that's big for me, because I've always been a huge procrastinator, probably have ADHD, so... the next one is your thorn. So, like, anything that you're struggling with or, like, an area for improvement. Like, something you want to work on.
Literally brought this up in therapy, too. But just, like, knowing when it's safe, if that makes sense. Especially with dating Mick. And just, like, finally understanding and feeling what it's supposed to feel like. And it not being so up and down all the time. Which is all beautiful, and that should be the rose, but also it's like, when is it gonna happen? You know what I mean? I'm, like, waiting for it to fall. Like, I'm waiting for something bad. Which, I mean, things happen, and that could happen, and that's fine. But I know that the difference is that we're gonna be able to, like, pick it up and, like, see each other, if that makes sense, and understand each other better, rather than, like, turning away from each other, right. Which is what I've experienced. So... it low-key is a struggle, just trying to, like, accept and know, and, like, when it's calm and everything is fine. And,
right. Because if you've had, like, tumultuous relationships in the past...
I'm waiting. Like, where is it?
No, I get that.
Where's the, like...
Like, when does my nervous system feel, like, 100%? Because, like, I still have moments like that with Gracie. Like, not, like, anything's happening, but sometimes I'm, like, I feel stressed, but, like, I'm not.
And there's no reason to be stressed right now, and I have to genuinely, like, sit there and be like, we're good.
And I'm like, this is mental illness.
No, like, baby, it's real. Baby, it's real. I'm, like, actually mentally ill. It's, like, not a joke.
Oh, no, it's real. It's real. I'm saying that word. I'm like, it's real.
It's real. It's real.
Speaking of mental illness, I'm gonna, like, pause this real quick and just make sure it's recording. Or, like, make sure the audio's picked up. Because I thought about how I, like, moved the laptop, and that's what I did last time when it, like, didn't record anything. So I'm just gonna, make sure.
You're, like, OCD. Yay. This is so...
sure the audio was still...
audio's on, Mama.
Okay, audio's good. I decided to make sure. Because I was like, imagine we record the whole thing and it, like... Because when I did it, I was like, okay, like, who cares? But
it's
I would
fine,
feel bad
but now
if
it's
it was,
like,
there's somebody, like...
Baby,
I mean, we would have been fine.
Yeah. Like, girl,
That's, like, a good example of, like, experiences in the past of, like, people getting really mad about small things. And that's something I still, like... I think I've talked to you about this, but I still remember, like... one of the first, well, it wasn't technically a date. I have to explain the lore for anybody who's listening to this who happens to not be in our friend group. So, like, I know Maddie through Mick, and Mick and Maddie used to be best friends, and then they were, like, friends to lovers. But when I first met them, they were friends, and Mick and I met at our work, and introduced me to Maddie and Franco and, like, their whole friend group, and we all, like... clicked immediately, so we're all best friends and we all hang out together. And then Gracie is also, like, in their friend group, and that's my girlfriend now, and we met,
which is just so crazy.
I know, it's very it's cinematic, it's very sweet, and it makes me, like, every time I think about it I kind of want to cry, because I'm like, I just feel really grateful for that. But just in case anybody's like, what the fuck's going on? So like, who are these people?
Y'all? What are y'all talking about? Who are you guys?
Just in case there happens to be, like, somebody out there,
somebody new to Sola Jar.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's, like, very relatable, though. Like, feeling like, I think that's, like, very relatable, though. Like, feeling like, I think that's, like, very relatable, though. Like, feeling like, I think that's, like, very relatable, though. Like, feeling like, I think that's, like, very relatable, though. Like, feeling like, I think that's, like, very relatable, though. Like, feeling like, I think that's, like, very relatable, though. Like, feeling like, I think that's, like, very relatable, though. Like, feeling like, I think that's, like, very relatable, though. Like, feeling like, I think that's, like, very relatable, though. Like, feeling like, I think that's, like, very relatable, though. Like, feeling like, I think that's, like, very relatable, though. Like, feeling like, I think that's, like, very relatable, though. Like, feeling like, I think that's, like, very relatable, though. Like, feeling like, I think that's, like, very relatable, though. Like, feeling like, I think that's, like, very relatable, though. Like, feeling like, I think that's, like, very relatable, though. Oh, what I was gonna say is, like, I remember the first time we, like, went on a date, but it wasn't technically a date because we were so casual, but it was, like, a date. Like, we had, like, a picnic.
No, like, we're a situationship. Yeah. And it's like, no, the fuck y'all are.
Gracie's like, that wasn't a date because I didn't, like, officially ask you on a date, but it's, like, a date. Aww. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We went to Barton Springs, and it was closed, so we had to go to, like, the free side, and I felt so bad, and I was, like, so scared that she was gonna get, like, mad, even though, like, she doesn't give that vibe, and she isn't that vibe, like, but, like, I've just had relationships in the past where, like, they would get frustrated really easily, and so I was, like, apologizing so much, like, she literally thought I was joking. I was like, oh no, I was being serious. Like, I was actually, like, making sure you weren't mad.
No, like, I was scared.
And so that's, like, an example of being, like, you think, like, somebody's gonna be, like, mad at you over something so small, or, like...
No, and I, like, make mistakes because I'm a human being, but, like, I, as a person, be making mistakes.
Right.
So I'm just ready. When that happens, I'm like, oh shit, here it comes.
Like, we're both clumsy and, like...
No, like, so clumsy, forgetful. I have the date
I always
wrong,
think about when we were trying to get those fucking tubes in the car. And I was like, if I was with, like, an ex, like, they would be pissed off. And I was like, we're having so fun. And I was like,
screaming.
This is how you know people are right in your life if they, like, make your nervous system feel calm in, like, really stressful situations.
No, it should have not been fun.
If you feel, like, stressed out in stressful situations, like, that's what your whole life is going to be, because life is stressful situations. Literally. Like, if you're going to pick people to be, like, your closest friends and your partner, like, to me, like, that's, like, a non-negotiable now. But, like, when I was younger, I was like, I just wanted to be in love, so I didn't know that was, like, a marker of incompatibility, because I was like, well, yeah, I'm stressed out, so, like, of course, like, we're all stressed out, but, like
we're all not having fun, we're all pissed off, and it's like, wait, we could just be silly about it.
Right.
Because we were legit, like, screaming and, like, not giving a fuck who was around to hear it. Like, literally, people were like, something is wrong, and everything was actually perfectly fine, and we were having a good ass time.
Silly. I would say my thorn lately, I've just been, like, I accidentally, like, spend too much time online, like, looking at the state of, like, the job market, and, like, watching, like, financial video essays and
You're
stuff.
like texting me, like, I'm just laying on the couch, like, I can't stop watching these fucking, like, videos about why the economy's in the shitter, and it was
kind of comforting at first, and then it got really bad, and it, like, triggered, like, a kind of anxiety spiral, and, like, every time it's around, like, grad season, I always get, like, a little weird. Like, I'm always like, oh my god, what am I doing? But it's literally fine, but, like, I just have moments, and I'm, like, so I've been, like, but thankfully I, like, know myself well enough, like, I've had enough therapy that I know what I need to do to, like, get myself out of it.
Like, hey, I'm having that moment again. It's happening.
Like, for me, what do you normally do when you're, like, really stressed out? Like, for me, I like to be in nature. I gotta see my friends and, like, my people.
I totally agree with being with friends, like, talking, especially, like, dating someone like Mick, like, they're so good at just, like, hitting, like, the calm down button, because they're also like, very calm, because it's, like,
it's, like, a root, like, and they're, like, perfect to be a therapist, because I feel like that's just their personality. It's, like, very, like...
grounding.
Like, if they were my therapist, I would feel just, like...
Like, it's okay. Like, guess what, girl? It's okay.
Because I've gone to them, like, freaking the fuck out when I was, like, anxious about my health, and I always just, like, immediately felt better. I was like, okay.
Even, like, over text message, it's, like, insane.
It's crazy. Crazy skill.
Being able to be lucky enough to date someone like Mick definitely helps. But also, when I'm on my own, it's, like, low-key silly as hell, but, like, legit just sitting there and staring at a wall.
You literally taught me about the art of sitting in silence.
I'm like, bro, let's just sit. Let me think about this for a long time until, I don't know. I also love a shower.
Yeah.
I love the idea of being able to, like, wash it off. Like, that has always been, like, since I was a kid.
That's very symbolic,
Yes.
too.
Like, it's very, like, I just need to take a shower and, like, get it off of my body. Or just knowing that, like, I can go to sleep and the next day it's going to be okay. Like, no matter what. And, like, putting that, like, in my heart and, like, believing it really helps, honestly. Yeah.
I feel like the thing about, like, sitting in silence is so important. I think sometimes I struggle more to do that when I'm, like, in my apartment, because there's so many things I could be doing, and I'm thinking about, like, what do I need to do for work, or, like, oh, I could be, like, watching something or reading something, or, like, just doing stuff out of habit. So I think that's why I like sitting in nature, because it's, like, forces you to, like, have that quiet moment, and, like, that's, like, the one time I really feel like, okay, like, but shower is a great point, too, because in the shower, like,
I'm like resetting. Like. It's a reset. I love the idea of a reset. That's why like sleeping is also like, oh, it's brand new. I'm done.
Yeah.
Like it's okay. I get to move on. And honestly, low-key freaking the fuck out and crying my eyeballs out and just like going through that experience and like letting it move through me and actively feeling it move through me, even though it hurts. I always feel so much better after.
No, yeah, it's so important to, like, let yourself feel it, but not let it fester.
No, I'm like, can you give me, like, 30 minutes to just, like, freak out for a second and it not make any sense? And then I'm gonna be fine.
Yeah. See, like, for me, it's, like, definitely being around people, but I normally always need, like, a good, like, a little bit amount of time at least to just be myself and, like, really freak the fuck out in a way that I wouldn't in front of people, because, like, you don't want to hurt other people's feelings, but, like, sometimes I just need a moment to be like, fuck this shit!
No, like,
but it's, like,
you,
that's not
you,
okay to do in front of people, like...
No.
Like, I mean, because, like, there's definitely been times in my life when I was younger where I would get, like, overstimulated and, like, take it out on other people. And so now I just always know, like, I have to take a beat. Like, and that's something Gracie has said to me. She was like, I love how you always, like, take a beat when you're stressed out. And I'm like, I had to work to do that. So you even, like, noticing that, like, really means so much. Because I'm like, that did not come natural to me. Like, I used to be the person in, like, any sort of, like, conflict or stress, I'd be like, let's just figure it out, like, let's talk about it.
Fixed.
And that's, like, something that I really, like, was so toxic, honestly.
No, and it's, like, actually, it doesn't need to be fixed, and it might not get fixed.
And if you keep going, it's not gonna get fixed, it's gonna get worse, because you're in a heated, elevated state, like, it's not getting fixed.
Like, why don't you control the things that you can?
Right.
Control.
Like your breath.
Like your...
RuPaul.
Everyone's like, ow, my ears.
Everyone's like, ah! Well, that probably hurt more. Okay, and the next one is your bud, which is growth opportunities or, like, new ideas that you have. This could be something small or big.
Being in school, I'm creating a lot right now, and...
She's studying art.
I literally am, like, my major is in art studies right now, which is, like...
Studying art studies.
Like, studying art, and I'm studying... at art, and
the bot just like breaks. Imagine I'm like
you like pass out, and I'm like
I'll make that the thumbnail.
There's like a perfect screen grab there.
It reminds me of watching like Trisha Paytas vlogs, and she never like cuts out that part. She just be like.
That is crazy.
And she doesn't, like, cut out that footage because she doesn't edit any of her... Or, like, this is back in the day, guys. Like, don't cancel me, but, like...
No, you're in trouble. Like,
I still listen to her podcast.
I do, too. Hello.
Sorry. Like,
I paid money to see her last year. Hello.
I was locked into frenemies.
I was, like, kind of there, but not.
No, that's fair. It's a lot.
But, yeah, I'd say my bud is definitely getting to create more and, like... I don't know. Yeah. It's been really nice. Even when I'm, like, lacking motivation, too, which depression, like, can definitely do that to you. I just... Being able to have, like, an outline or, like, an idea or, like, something I need to do, it helps.
Yes.
But, yeah, I feel like I'm being able to, like, tap into my more creative side, which, like, I've said this before, but ever since you've, like, come into my life... I've felt that, like, switch turn on a bit more, which is exciting and fun, because so it's, fun. Like, you inspire me, and it's fun.
And then you inspire me, and it's fun. Like, I love that. That's something I love about friendship, is, like, the way, like, when it's a healthy friendship, you, like, lift each other up, rather than being, like comparing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And it's not like I don't have friends that inspire me, but I have my girlfriend, the girls, they inspire me, Mick inspires me, but it's, like, it's cool. It's, like, a fun and cool experience to have someone that is like me, but not in a suffocating way. Because, again, like I said about Libras, like, I don't want to share. Like, I don't want to be, like, I don't need a copy.
Like, you don't want somebody like you. Yeah, it is interesting because you would think, like, kind of on paper, like, if somebody, like, explained, like, the situation of, like, us, like, Mick, like, being like, oh, here's a new bestie. Like, you would think that we would beef because we're also just, like, sometimes people are so similar that... It's but I've never felt any sort of weird... Like, we're also grown. Yeah, we're very similar and we're not exactly the same, you know what I mean?
Which makes us cool and special and awesome. You know what I mean?
Exactly. The way I was, like, not processing, I was like...
dissociating.
I'm like...
You're like, where?
Yeah. My bud is... ooh. I think all, like, coming to the conclusion of, like, thinking more about what I want to do, but then I got, like, too worked up about it, and I was like, I have to do it all right now, and so, like, within that bud is also always the reminder to, like, slow down, because, like, you don't have to do everything right now, and, like, I always come back to that, because I'm a very, like, my brain is very crazy, and, like, fast, and, like, once I, like, have an idea, I'm like, oh my god, I need to figure it out, and then I'm like, I'm not even enjoying this, so I was like, what's the point? If you're not, because, like, literally life is about the journey, like, it's the climb, it's the climb!
Which, it's so irritating when things like that are true. It's like, that was corny as fuck.
But no, like, it's so funny sometimes that, like, just, like, my Twitter likes are all, like, hope like, it's corny as fuck.
And it feels good to
That's
read.
why it's, like, I'm, like, low-key meant to be a teacher, because I will be having those like, my bathroom has a bunch of, like, corny quotes.
I just read them. They were so cute. It's, like, stay positive.
No, it's basic.
Like,
I had to go back to the basics lately, because I was, like, really,
Which
like...
is sweet and cool.
It's good, though, because it's, like...
And it isn't corny.
It's corny, but it's, like, I love corny.
Exactly.
Like, some people just can't lean into that, and that's fine, but for me, it really helps to just have, like, basic affirmations.
I feel bad for those people, you know what I mean? That are just, like, that can't understand that it is actually that simple.
Yeah, because I think if I didn't have the notion of, like, slowing down, I'd be, like, freaking out all the time. Because I've always been somebody who just, like, does too much all at once. Like, in school, like, it's... And I just, like, have learned the lesson so many times that doesn't work for me. So I don't know why. Like, sometimes when I get really stressed out, I, like, go back to that. And I'm like, okay, so it still doesn't work.
Like, we tried it, so I tried that.
Like, you know that about yourself. Like, just because it's working for other people, like, you don't know you don't know how stressed they feel. And, like, I just know I'm more of an anxious person. So, like, it just doesn't work for me to do, like, 10,000 things at once or, like, to rush into something.
And how is that fun? My whole thing is, like, bitch, I'm trying to have some
culture.
fun.
Yeah, I'm like, how, like, I just, like, I'm not cut out.
Like, I'm about to be outside
like...
this summer.
I'm not cut out for, like, grind culture. Like, I'm just...
Like, I'll have a really good day of grinding. Like, this morning, you would have thought I took
It's not about being lazy. It's about, like, the balance of
Literally.
it. It's not, like... I mean, we both have jobs. We both have, like, money in our savings account. We both, like... live on our own.
We're
like, we
active
both,
in
like...
society.
Like, we're not, like, bums.
We are participating.
But there's, like, a difference between, like, being that person and then being the person that's, like, everything is work. And, like, that is what you low-key have to do to, like, succeed. It feels sometimes.
Yeah. No, I get
whatever that success means.
Yeah. No, this morning you would have thought I took a goddamn Adderall. The way that I, like... I was up at 5 a.m., I, like, woke up.
Just randomly?
No, for real. And Mick, I had to take Mick to work today, and they, like, got up at 7 and came out and was shocked. I, like, was dressed. I had showered. I was reading my book. I felt good as fuck.
Fuck yeah.
And then I literally dropped them off at work, and I made them get me a coffee from inside. I said, make me that maple ice latte.
Girl boss.
I was having a girl boss
I mean, that was the fucking King of Swords. Like, that was you.
And I literally, I'm not fucking joking, it was 8:30 a.m. and I went to Trader Joe's.
Oh, there's something about going to the grocery store, like, early as fuck.
Oh my god.
Is it even open at 8:30?
The one on Bee Cave opens at 8.
Okay, yeah, because I was like, I feel like one time I was, like, leaving Gracie's apartment, and I was like, I should go to the Trader Joe's, like, I'm up and at 'em, but I think maybe it opens at 8, and it was, like, 7:30.
No, I literally took a picture.
And there's, like, nobody there, especially because it's a weekday, too, so, like, there's nobody. And I think on Fridays, they normally, like, restock a lot of stuff, so it's kind of the perfect time to go.
It was low-key beautiful.
Yeah. This is a broad question, but why is friendship so important to you?
I'm giggling with joy. I'm already filled with joy.
You can't see, but I'm kicking my feet.
I'm filled with joy.
Because I asked Maddie, like, what she wants to talk about, and she said friendship. And I was like, that's perfect.
Because also thinking about you, I'm just like, I'm thankful.
Let's make a heart.
Like, I'm thankful as fuck, bro. And I think friendship is important. And I don't know if I was talking about this with you. It might have been with Wyatt yesterday, actually. But it was just the fact that, like, no matter what, like, whatever the fuck happens, if you have good friends, but no matter what happens, especially when it comes to, like, relationships or, like, family, those friends are gonna be there, like, no matter what. If, you know, again, if you're, like, as lucky as I am.
Right. And if you, like, put in the effort, so, because sometimes people, like, But honestly, like, I've had eras in my life where I wasn't as good of a friend because I was in, like, a toxic relationship or whatever, and, like, there's people I'm still friends with who, like, saw me through that.
Oh my god.
And I wasn't as good of a friend as that I am now to them, but, like, I'm thankful because it also gives me the grace to, like, give that to other people because I'm like, I've been there. Like, I've been the person who was, like, not, like, neglecting my friendships or whatever because I was dealing with, like, toxicity.
Exactly.
So, like, that is the beautiful thing about friendship. Is it also is, like, less pressure in a way than, like, relationships.
It really is. And there's, like, a safety net.
It's, like, you can, like, have those eras where you don't really talk at all, especially with friends who don't live closer, and you can, like, reconnect with them, and, like, it feels like no time passed type
exactly.
vibe.
Yeah, no, I definitely think about when I wasn't the greatest friend ever, and, like, how so many of the friends I have now were, like, there through that and let that happen and, like, let me figure that out on my own that I don't know, that I was in a, like, bad place and not really knowing that until it's too late.
Bad relationship, probably.
Yeah, my past. But, like, yeah, they're, like, the pillars of my fucking life. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And that's why it's so cool, not to bring them up again, but, like, it's so cool that Mick was my best friend for, like, 3 years and then went...
Like, this is real friends to lovers.
Like,
y'all.
wait, I
like,
choose
this
you.
Is serious.
You
like,
know what I
this
mean?
Is cinematic, yeah.
It low-key is cinematic.
I was there the night of the confession and I fucked it up. Because we were drunk as fuck, and we were all at the club, and the other people we were with were, like, about to leave, and so I went outside, and I was, like, coming to talk to them.
Like, where are my friends?
I came to talk to them, and they were, like, Mick was, like, hey, like, we just need a second, and I was, like...
You're like,
I was, like, they're mad, and then, like, the next day I asked them about it, and they were, like, no, like, I actually am in love with Fanny, and I was, like, oh.
You're like, oh.
I was, like, also, which I was so happy about, but then I was, like... Oh my god, like, I'm probably... But then we talked about it, and I was like, they were mad. Like, they were mad.
And also thinking about it, it's like, y'all had been friends for, like, what, 6 months?
Yeah.
So it's like, of course, you were, like, thrown off by them being like, okay, you should just, like, go inside.
Which is, like, so fair. It was more so, like, I felt like I had did something, and then I was, like... And then, like, the next day, when I realized that it was, like, a moment they were having, like, this was a moment. Like, this was the penultimate, like, that was historic. And the fact that, like, I just was, like... Like, I just, like, like, the fact that I was there, like, just makes it so funny to me.
No, it's amazing.
But it also, like, I feel, like, honored to have been there.
No, it's really sweet to think about, and, like, we were probably making out the house down.
I don't even think I witnessed that. Damn. So, like, I didn't even know until the next day, like, what even happened.
That's so...
Yeah, so I was, like, low-key anxious the next day when I woke up, and I think I, like, asked Mick about it. I think. I mean, it's been so long
like,
now, I don't really...
Blur.
Imagine I'm, like, lying, that's not... Honestly, at this point, I don't remember, but I feel like that's what happened.
It's been a little over a year since
like, that's
that happened,
crazy.
which is so goofy. Like,
that's crazy. I can't believe it's been that long already. That's wild. Okay. So, what is your friendship green... Like, when you first meet somebody, friendship green flag and then friendship red flag? Start with the green flag, because I feel like red flags are fun. Green,
when I'm, like... you know, scouting, or, like, trying to see if someone...
Or, like, when you, like, first talk to somebody, like, you know...
Yeah. When you're trying to feel it out and, like, know...
You're, like, is this somebody that I'm gonna be, like, friends with, or this is, like, somebody who, like, I could actually hang out with?
Is this, like, coworker behavior, or is this, like, I can take you home and, like... I think a big one is, like, seeing how they would fit in with my other friends. Mm-hmm. Because I'm not totally obsessed with, like, having, like, separate friend groups. Because it's just not... I don't know. It doesn't feel like it really aligns with, like, my life, especially right now at my big grown age at, like, 27. Like, I want to be able to have everyone together.
Right. You want to make sure everybody, like, they don't all have to be besties, but just everybody gets along, like, and it's not, like, awkward.
Yeah. And it's, like, we're all kind of, like, the same genre of gay people. That's the other thing. Like, green flag, you need to be queer.
Like, you have to be gay or, like... LGBT in some
gay
way.
adjacent, like, something. Like, I need something. Like, you can be bi and have a boyfriend, but, like, I need to know that you...
It just...
like, no shade, but, like,
I need... Like, that's... Like, you barely made it, but you made it.
But you're here. But you're here now.
So it's like the Caleb Huron clip of him, like... like invalidating bisexual people.
Which is funny as fuck. Like, I don't fuck with bisexuals. Which is not true. Like, I fuck with bisexuals.
That's the name of the episode.
We don't fuck with bisexuals. But yeah, you need to be queer.
Do you consider yourself like queer, right?
Yeah.
Like not bisexual.
It just never felt.
Bisexual is a choice. Queer is like, this is fun. It's all a choice, right? Being gay is a choice. It's all a choice. You
just got caught. This gets like fucking like clips. Fox News.
I just meant like when you're attracted to everybody, like you can kind of be like, do I more align with queer? Do I more align with bi? Do I more align with pan? It's kind of like what fits my vibe.
Which is crazy to think about when I was like 15 and came out to my mom. Right? Like came out to my mom as pansexual.
That's woke.
And she literally cried. She cried. And she was like, "Are you
like,
happy?"
What the fuck is that?
No, she literally was like,
"Are you happy?" It's so funny because it's like, girl, chill. Like I'm 15.
No, she like it was really sweet in the grand scheme of it all, but like in the moment it was
because
just
her mom
like,
is like chill. Like her mom,
she's woke.
She's an ally.
Miss Laura is woke down, but she literally.
But pan is a lot because it's like, what is that?
I think she did what. I think she was like, wait, like what?
Like I'm not saying that now, but I'm thinking of like 10 years ago,
like
being a
woman.
parent, like you're not like you don't know anything about like queerness. Like
no,
it's kind of like the first time because the first person I knew who was non-binary was my sister, and when they told me, I was like, what the fuck is that? I was like, what are you even talking about? And then I was like, oh.
No, I think of like when hoes were.
But that's when I was like young. Like I was like 15 or 16. So like don't take that and think that.
Everyone's like, so you never changed. That's you now. JK. No, but yeah, I'm sure my mom literally was like, what does that mean?
Right.
And I was like, Mom, like, I like them all, like, trans or not. And at the time, for some reason, I was quite on Tumblr. At the time, it was such a debate conversation between, like, bisexuality and pansexuality. And I think I wanted to be the most inclusive I could be because I was attracted to trans people.
Right.
And in my mind, bisexuals felt so, like, contained, I guess, or, like, segregated for some reason, where it's, like, only men and women, like, cis. And I don't know why. I think I may have read a fucking blog post that made me feel a type of way, where it's, like, pansexual is more woke, it's more now, like, you want everyone.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Me and Mick have talked about it, too, because they... on the other end of that, they were also online at that time and as identifying as bisexual and was like, what's the fucking difference?
They are essentially kind of the same thing. It's more so, like, I guess the philosophy behind it. Because, like, bisexual, I guess from what I understand, is, like, more so, like, you're thinking about, like, I'm attracted to everybody, no, like gender-wise. And then pan is more so, like, I'm just attracted to vibes, like, person. And it's, like, it's just so slightly different, but it's, like, essentially the same.
No, for sure. Because what do you mean? Like,
but it's also different, because if someone told me they're bi versus someone told me they're pansexual, like, I would perceive them slightly different. You know what I mean?
Which is fair.
It's so, like, subtle, and it's all, like, queer discourse that doesn't actually really matter. It's, like...
But, like, they're gonna have the fucking discourse.
Oh, the discourse
anyway.
will have... Especially on Tumblr. Okay, now red flag. Like, you meet somebody and you're like, we're not gonna be...
Red flag is... Okay, so I'm, like, chatting it up with a girl, or are they, them. I'm not talking to men, usually. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not...
That's not even true, though, because you have so many, like, gay men. Besties.
Well, yes. I'm feeling more cis men. Like, when I say men, I'm not...
You mean, like, men.
When I say homegirls, I'm saying every gay
you mean, like,
person in my life. I'm talking about, like, a straight cis man. I'm usually not...
Homegirl isn't aligned with, like, anybody who's, like, queer in any way.
in my heart.
Okay.
But... yeah, so I'm not going out of my way to try to be close to men, so they're already out. But when I'm talking to, like, you know, a girl, a they, them, whatever the fuck, and they just, like, casually mention their boyfriend, like, being, like, a low-key Trump supporter, which is common as fuck. It's, like, cool-ass person, and then they're like, yeah, but, like, my boyfriend and I, like... we don't agree.
Yeah, that's...
So I feel like that is low-key a direct representation of who you are, in a way. Like, it isn't, but it is. Yeah. And it's, like, what you put up with. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't know. That's just something I definitely, like, if I hear that, my ears perk up, then I'm like, okay, I will not forget.
I like how specific that is, too. Because, you know, there's obviously, like, things that are, like, baseline, like, green flags, like, you vibe, you laugh, whatever. But I
No.
like to hear the, like, specific. I don't even think we said the green flag besides gay.
I mean, that's the big one.
I mean, that one is good.
It's a huge one where it's like,
because it is kind of specific, but it's
we're
like
already 50%
kind of important.
the way there is like kind of how I see it.
You
I'm
live
like,
in the same cultural world, like, for the most, obviously there's like different types of gay people, but there's like something, because then after that it's like, okay, do we vibe still? But like that's a good green flag, like,
exactly,
for sure.
It's definitely just something I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna remember this.
No, yeah,
and
for
you
sure.
being like, if, oh my god, like, I'm immediate, like, I think about starting my new job like back in August and like being so relieved at how many gay people were working, and then
Right.
of course it's at fucking Starbucks. Like, of
I was gonna
course.
say, I was like,
well, like, of course, but also you don't fucking know.
you don't know.
And there are,
because we still do live in Texas, like, we still, like, we live in Austin, but we, like, there's a lot of, like, Republicans here still.
and there's also
A lot of
gay
straight
people
people
who aren't amazing and awesome and have bad
Right.
takes and bad
Yeah.
beliefs or whatever the fuck. But generally I'm a fuck with a gay boy.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I'm already your friend.
Mm-hmm. Do you have, like, any pet peeves in friendships? Like, things that you do not like? Maybe not so much, like, obviously, like, toxic things, but more so, like, small things that, like, irk you, but you're, like, you're not gonna, like, flip out over it. Or in the friendship, but things that just, like, irk you.
Girl, you already know, like, timeliness. Like...
All shady. Which sometimes I'm a little late, but I'm not that bad, honestly.
You and Gracie are in a different category, though. I don't know how to make that make sense. It's like a part of, like, your cute, like, quirky, like, oh my god, like, I'm, like, still putting makeup on, like, I'm still getting ready. And I have to respect that. Like, I have to respect that. And I'm gonna wait.
But if there is, like, something serious, like the barge party, like, I was there on time. Or, like, Ren Fair, I was there, like, I was there.
Which... I think that's, like, the real one where it's, like, if you really can't take, like, what I'm telling you for real, like,
like,
show
we
the
actually
fuck
do
up.
need to be on
like,
time.
show up at this time I need you to, and they don't, like, that's annoying as hell.
Yeah.
Like, it will rub my, like, heart in a weird way, for sure, where I'm like, oh my god. I will say, though, I get over it so easy.
That's the thing, because it's, like, it is a pet peeve where it's, like, it's not something that you're gonna end the friendship.
No.
That's kind of me with, like, flakiness. Like, if somebody, like, cancels,
It's
like, more than
consistently.
once, I'm, like... After, like, the second time, I'm like, okay, you let me know when you're free, because, like, I'm not gonna try to make the plan again, and then
No,
it's...
no, it's
Because
your
I'm not
turn.
saying that you can't cancel, because, like, I'm not really somebody who will, like, cancel very often, so when I do, it's, like, you know. But then people who, like, cancel a lot, I'm like, damn, like, do you...
If it's consistent enough, and, like, I'm also gonna give you the space to, like, make a move. Like, it's your turn
Right,
to, like,
because also
make a
sometimes people just are
plan.
in, like, a weird space where it's, like, they don't
Same.
have...
I've been there.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a human being. I'm gonna feel for you.
That's why it's, like, a pet peeve and not, like, an ender. Because, like, it would be more so, like, me being, like, okay, I'm gonna, like, create... I'm not gonna, like, make as much of an effort because you clearly are, like, dealing with something. Like, I'm gonna check in, but I'm not gonna, like, constantly be trying to make plans if you're, like...
I'm not gonna beg you to chill with me.
Right, exactly. It's, like,
You know what
that's
I mean?
fine. Like, I don't feel, like, pissed off. I get over it quickly. It's, like, the same thing of, like,
For
you with,
sure.
like, lateness.
Because it's like, I don't want to be mad at you.
Because it's like there's so many reasons why that happens. Like, it's normally never, like, I think you people think about yourselves too much. it's normally
literally
never,
that.
like, it's normally most of the time not. Because I'm, like, for the most part, I would say, like, any of my, like, close friends would be, like, would, like, let me know if they didn't want to hang out. Like, they would just be, like, or, like, if, like, I feel like we're grown enough to where it's, like, people would just be, like, I don't want to be friends.
No,
Or, like, they would
really.
just say
Or being
no,
honest.
or just, like,
And being
let
I'm
it-
actually really not feeling it right now.
Yeah.
Which is real as hell.
It's so real, so real. I, like,
Sometimes
literally...
I can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Like, sometimes you just need a moment.
Take a
And
beat.
That's why it's, like, I try to be, like, flexible with that, because I want that grace for me, too. Because, like, sometimes I feel so guilty, like, canceling, because I don't want people to think I'm a flake. But
Yeah.
it's, like, as long as you have the established, like, baseline that you typically don't do that, then you're not gonna be that.
Exactly.
And it gives you the more grace to, like, have those moments. It's kind of like if you work at a job and, like, you're constantly calling in, it's, like, one thing, and then you're like, okay. But...
Like, baby, you got fired.
Or it's, like, so one thing, this is almost like like, it's not a superstition, but it kind of sounds like one, where it's, like, if it's, like, once you're hanging out with somebody for the first time, I feel like if you cancel, like, the first hangout, it is low-key, like, it does something. It like does something where it's like
it shifts.
It's like missing
Something
your first day
shifted.
of work where it's like now you already left like a bad but it's like after the first, like after you like have the established friendship, you're like allowed more like grace.
It's still like a first impression,
right? It's like oh,
like
it's not so much like I'm pissed off and hurt, but it's more so like this is just not meant to happen right now, and that's okay because like we're grown, and like if we're gonna reconnect in the future, like it will happen.
Exactly.
Because you can't be friends with everybody. Like we don't have the time for that.
No.
That's why it's good to be picky. Like I'd rather like.
I know I hate saying I'm picky because I'm like that's so like pretentious and annoying, but it's
also
like
not though. Like I think it's so important.
Like baby, my space and like my heart is special to me and sacred, and I should move with that energy.
And I haven't always been picky, but I think through like having not as good friendships or like bad relationships, like I know what I want.
Exactly.
And that feels good. That's like a really nice thing about getting older.
I love getting older.
Like I love getting older and like knowing what I need and what I want.
Yeah.
It's good. Have you had any like friendship fallouts in your life or like big fights with friends?
Yeah, for sure. Definitely like some cute little like fights like through middle school, high school, but like nothing then that is so like
nothing
I can
that, like,
feel
sticks
it
with you.
Literally that I can still feel it. But I had a pretty serious and horrible falling out like in 2020, like literally the week of the election with like a friend of mine who thankfully we're cool now, but we also like haven't seen each other like that since 2020.
Yeah.
But that was a crazy falling out, and we were living together, and then like a couple months later my other roommate that I was living with at the time, like we had a crazy falling out. So it was like back to back.
And that was like when you like first went to school?
No, I had just like literally moved out of my mom's house. I mean, we had lived together for like a year and a half, and then things started to crumble. So I had been living out of my mom's house for a year and a half, but still, it was so fresh.
Do you think it was because y'all lived together? Like, do you think
that
the falling out would have happened? Because, people always say, like, never move in with your close friends.
Yeah.
Like,
which I think there is some merit there. Like, I think there is some, like, good advice there.
Yeah.
And really, you should know the person you're moving in with. Yeah. But I thought I did. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people my age think they know what they're getting into, but they really don't. But I think a lot of that, like, all of, like, the trio of us, we were all just so mentally ill. Like, so mentally ill. Yeah. And so unmedicated, so unsure of ourselves.
And you said it was your first time moving out. Like, I was just thinking, like, that sentiment of, like, not moving in with your close friends is, I feel, especially important when you're first moving out, because you don't even know what you're going to be like as a roommate. Like, when I first moved out, I've never lived with, like, close friends before, but when I first moved out, I was not a very good roommate. Like, I wasn't great at, like, cleaning. I was, like, I mean, that was really it, that's kind of, like, the baseline. I mean, I wasn't, like, disgusting, enough. But, like, that is enough to get, like, peeved and, like, create resentment.
Which is fair, but I'm also, like, baby, I'm 19 years old.
Right, it's, like, we're learning. And now I'm not like that, but it's, like, it can create
It sucks, too, because, like, during that time, it was really, like, I knew there were some ways that I was at fault, but for a long time, like, I felt so wronged and so hurt. And then eventually, like, within the last, like, 2 or 3 years, it's like, baby, I, like, wasn't perfect or great either, and, like, also put them in weird situations and could have been a better roommate. Like, there's all of these things. Like, I think the three of us were just, we both, like, all three of us just, like, literally hit, like, a freak out point. Like, basically, like, one after another. You know what I mean? And crazy falling out. And it sucked, too, because it was, like, I thought those people were going to be my friends for the rest of my life, and I put them, like, before even my family at times. Like, it's crazy to think back of, just imagining, like, our lives, and it was always going to be with them. But I'm also thankful that it didn't work out. You know what I mean? Like, I'm thankful for it. And one of them I don't think will ever be friends again, and that's fine. And I think I can feel her out in the world regarding me in the same way.
Right.
Which is totally okay, but on the bright side, the other one that I, like, grew up with and, like, have known, like, basically my whole life, we're pretty good.
Yeah, which is kind of nice because you can always reconnect with people.
Literally. And, like, and it's
especially
also
with people
okay to
you've
know-
known since you were a kid. Like, sometimes, like, I think about best friends I had when I was younger, and it makes me sad that we're not so friends, but we're just, like, such different people.
Yeah.
It wouldn't really make sense, and they don't even live where I
Yeah.
live. But it's, like, it's still nice
There's
to
gonna be a
know that, who
disconnect.
knows, maybe one day we'll, like, reconnect and, like, key about how we used to be, like, besties. Because I've always been, like, a friend person. Like, I've always, like, when I was younger, I was always the person who had, like, my best friend, and we would, like, do everything together. And, like, I don't talk to, like, the few people that I had like that at all anymore. And I thought that we were gonna be, like, we would talk about, like, being in each other's weddings and, like, all this crazy stuff. It's, like, that's why watching Pin 15 makes me so emotional, because, like, I was so that person.
Same.
Like,
Literally
and
same.
I remember watching that show for the first time, and I texted my, like, childhood best friend, and I was like, the show reminds me of us, like...
What'd she say?
I don't think she had seen the show. I don't remember, like, what she said. But, like,
Yeah.
we are still, like, cordial. I think we just kind of grew apart. And, you know, she's still, like, religious. Not in, like, a bad way, you know? Like, it's not, like...
No.
She's never been, like... Because even when I was religious, I was never, like, a bigot, thankfully.
No. Of course not.
I think she was slightly, like, Republican-leaning. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she had, like, voted for Trump because, like, the
all
whole,
she
like,
knows,
family aspect of it, you know? Like, and,
Yeah.
like... just being wrapped up in that, but she's never been, like, homophobic or, like, racist or anything.
It feels good to know.
Which, like, I mean, there's layers to that, because voting for a Republican candidate is kind of implying...
like, look,
voting for
Obama.
Trump is kind of racist in itself, because he's very,
There's a lot of things wrong with you if you vote for Trump. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
But it does feel really good to know, because my Pin 15 girl, like, best friend, we're still pretty cool. We haven't, like, low-key talked in a couple years, besides, like, randomly texting back and forth.
Yeah.
But we're still on this weird wavelength of being weird. Like, we were weird. We were like those girls.
Yes, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, like, knowing we had seen that side of each other, I think, has just tied us to each other.
Yeah.
And what's really sweet is she, like, reached out to me, like, a month or two ago, and is like, I'm getting married, and I need you there.
That gives me chills. Like, actually, like, that's really sweet.
Chills.
Like,
Chills.
chills.
And she was just like, I need you there, and I need to see you, and, and it makes me
That
so
makes
happy.
me so happy.
And they've been dating for, like, 7 years, I think.
Wow.
And
Have
now...
you met the person?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's dating, her name's AJ, and she's dating a dude named Justin, and he's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while since I've seen both of them. Like, I think it's been since, like, 2021.
Wow.
But all of that love hasn't gone anywhere, which
Yeah.
feels really good. And, like, what's really exciting is, like, her wedding is literally coming up in June, and Nick's gonna get to meet her, and,
I
like,
know.
just that, like,
so sweet.
those worlds, like, exploding into each
that
other.
makes me want to, like, reconnect with, like, my childhood best friend, because,
It
like...
sucks, though, like, when knowing that y'all are, like, not completely different, but,
Yeah.
like, there is a shift. There has been a crazy shift.
Yeah, like, I'm very different. Well, like, same personality-wise, but, like,
Yeah.
I'm very gay. And I wasn't like that when we were friends.
And comfortable
so,
in being that.
you know.
And not afraid to be.
But, like, we've talked, and, like, she's never, like, she's supportive of that. Like, it's,
Yeah.
like, we've talked on the phone a few times, and, like, texts here and then, and, like, we follow each other
Yeah.
and stuff. But, like, I think, like, when we graduated high school, like, we kind of just, like, went in separate directions, and then...
Which, yeah.
And I think I remember, like, my senior year, like, I could feel, like, that happening, because every friendship I've had that was, like, a close... Because I also had another best friend in middle school, and the one friend I'm talking about, we were friends since, like, third or fourth grade. And I remember, like, when the other, like, really close best friend I had in middle school, like, we were really close, like, all throughout middle school, and then, like, I was making scrapbooks of, like, our friendship, like, we were, like, really close. So it's, like, those are the two people I was super close with, and, but I remember, like, our freshman year of high school, we just, like, kind of, like, for some reason, we just, like, stopped. And, like, thinking back on it, I still think about that to this day and wonder, like, why that happened.
Like, what was the shift? What was
Because
the
I've never
cause?
really, like... Because, like, throughout all of high school, we, like, didn't talk at all. It was... Which is crazy. I have this memory of us, like, sitting... We used to have, like, a bus that would take us from the freshman center to the high school at the end of the day. And I remember one time we, like... sat next to each other and we didn't say a word to each other. And I still think about this moment because I remember, like, I was, like,
Drama.
like choking back tears because, like, I never, like, nothing ever happened, but I remember she, like, started getting a new best friend and I felt really jealous, and I've always been more anxious, so I think maybe it could have been me more so, like, taking myself out of that, making assumptions.
Yeah.
And it makes me sad to think about that because I'm like, I feel like now we probably, like, I feel like there was a way we could have stayed friends, but, like, who knows, because, like, she didn't make the effort either. But we're still, I'm also still, like, cool with her, like, we still, like, follow each other. And, like,
but there's, like,
a similar thing happened where, like, my senior year of high school with, like, the person I've been, like, best friends with since, like, elementary school, like, we just started to, like, I just started to feel it happen. Yeah.
And it's natural. It's real. Especially when you're fucking 18. Like, 16, 17, 18.
Yeah. And also, like, I think, like, when I was younger, I used to get really, like, I used to get more, like, jealous of my friends and, like, compare myself to them more. So I feel like, especially with the person I was friends with, like, since elementary school, like, she was always somebody who, like, a lot of guys liked and stuff, and like, I would compare myself to her a lot, so I feel like that was probably always, like, an undertone in our friendship, where, like, it was never, like, spoken out loud, but I always felt, like, slightly competitive. And I don't know if I made that, I think I probably made that up in my head, because I was just, like, an anxious preteen, but, like, it is kind of weird to think about how, like, I was, like, low-key, like, sabotaging my friendships through, like, assumption, probably.
Well, also, you're a kid, dude.
Right,
you're literally a kid, and thank God for that experience, because now you're you.
Right.
And you know.
Right, and not everything, just because something ends doesn't take away the value of it.
Exactly.
Like, not everything is meant to last forever. But that, it does, like, hit, like, crack when you're, like, 13 and you're like, I'm gonna be best friends with you forever and we're gonna have a house next to each other and build a tunnel underneath and, like...
Aww, like, that's so sweet.
Like, and I remember at one point my dad dated her aunt and I was like, we're gonna be family. Like, we're in this for a life. And I was, like, so close with her family, too. So it, like, makes me sad that... now I want to, like, reach out. I'm like, she watches this. She's like,
I feel the same way.
Imagine.
She's like, I miss
oh my
you
god.
too.
Anyways, not the whole hiatus. Oh, so, like, those falling outs that you've had, like, what has that taught you about, like, you could say in general, or maybe about, like, boundaries that you have now in friendships that you didn't then, to, like, keep that from happening?
I think even, like, up to, like, a few years ago, I've always had a really hard time with boundaries and, like, setting them. And it's because my mom is the same way. Like, my mom, like, I remember bringing it up to her, like, a year ago and being like, boundaries? Like, why do I struggle? And she's like, because we have none. And I was like, I guess that makes a lot of sense. Like, it makes so much sense. And it's hard, even now, trying to set those boundaries. But I think a lot of it is setting boundaries with yourself. Because, I don't know, I just think about the way I've let people treat me and let things fly, and, like, even when it felt bad, like, one of those people I had the falling out with, like, there was a period of time, or, like, a lot of our friendship where it felt like she was just, like, jealous and angry of, like, my life, which it was, like, not glamorous compared to her. Like, I think...
Just cognitive distortion.
Literally, like, we would be out in public and, like, or, like, you know, at a restaurant and someone would compliment my earrings or, like, compliment me and they, like, she would literally just be like, oh, here we go, like...
That's that Leo rising, bro. That's crazy because I literally...
She had a Leo rising.
Oh, and I do too.
And I do too. But also, in my heart of hearts, I wanted us to be cool. Like, I wanted her in on it.
Yeah.
And I think... like, thinking back now, I think some of that was, like, me having, like, a weird crush on her, maybe, or, like, having
I always think about that as somebody who's, like, queer. I'm like, I wonder if I'm, like... Because, like, I was the person who was, like, so, like, devoted to my friendships, and I'm like, was that kind of gay? Like, that was kind of gay.
Because same, like,
yeah,
literally
and we would, like, cuddle and stuff, and, like, obviously I thought they were, like, beautiful. I never well, actually, I have, like, a vague memory, and I don't know if it was a dream or not, so... If you're watching this, let me know. I have, like, this, like, vague memory of, like, that, like, childhood best friend, and then, like, one other friend that we, like a mutual friend we had in middle school, and I, like, but it was, like, a little baby kiss. I think this happened, or I dreamed it, which is, like, still gay.
No, yeah.
I don't remember if it happened or not.
Thinking about this girl, like, they were baby kisses, too. It was not anything, like, actual...
Anything crazy.
And in that moment, I'm not thinking anything of it, but it's, like, years have gone by, and I'm like, there has to be, like, a romantic element in my heart that felt pulled towards her, because I literally, like, would have done anything for her. Mm-hmm. And, like, I'm not pissed off or bitter, but I am like, bro, you lost, like, a real, like, loyal bitch, because I would have, like...
That's how I feel, too. That's how I feel, too. I'm, like, because I feel like the 2 times where I was, like, really close with somebody, and it kind of, like... Not that I haven't been close with other people, but, like, the 2 people I think about when I think of my, like, childhood besties, like, a lot of the times, or, like, the times where we, like, distance from each other, like, there was somebody else that they were, like, becoming closer to, and I'm like, they're not as, like, real as bitch as me, like, I am that
like, hello.
Like, I'm like, we were, like, laughing, like, we were laughing, like, how we laugh, like, that's, like, and you don't find that with everybody, you know, so I think that's why it makes me so happy, like, with, like, you and Mick and everybody, like, we connect, because like, there's close friends that I have, but, like, it's very rare to have that, like, best friend, like, we're in this for life feeling.
Where it's also, like, I can act a goddamn fool. And I'm like,
have your moment!
Like, have your this is your moment, have it. But I'm literally, like, tapped
act the fool, girl.
Act the fool? Act the fool, girl, act the fool. I'm fully tapped into this inner child of mine that I've, like, pushed down, you know, to, like, be an adult. Mm-hmm. And then, like, people like you come into my life and I'm like, oh my god, it's on. Like, it just turned on. And I'm not... And it's... And I have a hard time doing that with anyone besides, like, my little sister. Because it's like, she has seen some crazy parts of me, like, why hold back?
Right, yeah.
But it feels so good to have someone in your life where it's like, bitch, I'm not holding back.
And the fact that we were like that, like, the first time we ever hung out, I was like, this is, like, friendship green flag.
Well, we met, and I literally, like... I never do this, but I cried laughing. Like, it's hard for me to fully, like, get to tears. Mick will cry laughing over anything, which is so funny. Because they're not emotional. I'm like, I guess it's their way. But, like, anything, you're about to cry laughing, too. Like, they literally will cry laughing.
That was kind of just, like, dramatic. Like, I'm not crying.
I don't think we should be friends.
Fuck yeah!
I, like, cry. I, like, start sobbing. That wouldn't be a vibe.
No
vibe.
No, dude, it's crazy you brought up the, like, jealousy thing, because I literally wrote verbatim, I said, as a Leo rising, I'm guessing you've had a lot of people jealous of you. How have you dealt with jealousy and friendship on either end? So it's crazy that just came up, because to me, like, Leo, like, the friend that I was talking about that I had, like, competitive energy with, like, I think I was your friend, like projecting it, because I was just, like, insecure.
Yeah.
And she was a Leo. And I think there's something about Leos that I always am, like, I just, like... I don't feel that way now because I don't think of friendship as that way of, like, jealousy.
No, it's not
like,
fun.
I feel like that's something I had to unlearn, like, in childhood. And it's, like, as an adult, that's really ugly. And anytime I start to feel myself, like, feeling jealous of anybody, that's when I'm, like, I need to, like... take a moment.
Yeah.
Because it is human to feel jealous sometimes. Like, it's hard to... Like, we have social media. It's hard not to compare
ourselves.
Envy
is real.
Like, that's a real emotion that I still experience. But it's, like, that, to me, rather than leaning into it, to me, it's, like, when I start to feel that way, it's, like, okay, you need to pour into yourself. Because you're not doing it enough, because you wouldn't be feeling this envy if you were, like
why
if your cup was full, you would be celebrating the people that you love and care about and not being like, damn, I wish that was me.
Exactly. Because, like, girl, it's tired. Just
it
say,
is.
Like, just be happy for me.
Right, exactly.
And I felt that, like, that is such a good question, because literally... Especially with this friend I keep talking about, like, oh my god, all I wanted was for her to, like, be happy for me.
Yeah.
And the way that I was happy for her. And the way that I would, like, literally welcome her with open arms no matter what.
Right.
Like, and it wasn't reciprocated. Like, it was, but it wasn't.
It always just felt.
It was different. It was
And it's
different.
also when you're a kid, you don't even really know what's happening.
No,
you know what I mean?
Understand.
Like, you don't know how to communicate the, like,
understand.
intricacies of, like, you're like, I don't know why something feels off, but I don't know what
I'm upset and I, like, can't identify and
it's
I don't
hard,
understand.
yeah.
I don't have the resources. I haven't been taught this. I don't know. But, oh yeah. Even, like, I'm thinking about, like, high school, like, just, like, tiny little things that I haven't thought about until now. Like, bitches were jelly. And it's literally, like, I've never been thin. We can debate
but, like,
this.
she's that bitch.
we can debate this, but, like, I've never found myself to be conventionally attractive. Mick thinks that's goofy as fuck. But...
Because you were, like, blonde.
And white. Okay, I was blonde, blue.
But the thing is, it's, like, that all goes out the window if you're, like, even slightly chubby. It's, like...
The literal things...
Because, like, the way that, like... middle school, high school boys talk about anybody who is, like, even just slightly overweight is fucking disgusting. Bro, like, I've always been, like, slightly... Like, I was very much like Hannah Horvath's fantasy where she was, like, I've always been, like, 15 pounds overweight. Like, I've always been, like, never, like, skinny.
No, yeah.
But I was also, like, I don't... Like, it was always just, like...
It's enough.
It's enough to, like, when you're a teenage girl to make you feel, like...
and it's known. Everyone in the room knows.
Yeah.
And all of the... Like, I've had boys in school moo at me.
One of the worst things... That's fucking crazy. Like, that's one of the worst things to, like, experience.
No, it hurts. And you think about that for the rest of your goddamn life.
When you were in, like, middle school?
Yeah. Middle school was, like, the worst of it.
No, middle school boys are mean as fuck.
By high school, I learned that... if you don't lean into it, girl, they're gonna
eat you, bro.
So, and thankfully, I don't know who I was talking about this with, but I literally recently was just like, thank God I, like, was online like that and discovered, like, body positivity and, like, feminism and all of that, because I would beat them to the punch and be like, I know I'm fat, now what?
No, literally, and it's like, but I'm also, like, iconic and sexy.
Literally, and that would weirdly turn them on. Like, that would weirdly, like...
Well, because at the end of the day, they also, like, wanted to, like, fuck the fat girls, too. Like... I unfortunately didn't really, like, come into body positivity, probably because Tumblr was blocked on my Wi-Fi, until, like, I was, like, more of an adult. Like, I was always, like, I need to lose weight, and, like, always, like, I remember, like, the friend and I were just talking about, like, we would always be, like, doing, like, these random diet things together, like, doing paleo, and one time I have this memory of us wrapping saran wrap around our stomachs and, like, doing ab workouts. Like, it's so sad, because we were both overweight.
Because, like, how old are you?
Oh, like, middle school. Like, what are we doing?
Fat phobia, especially right now, is crazy rampant, but when you're, like, a kid...
Yeah, I can handle it a lot more now. Like, now I don't really give a fuck. No. But, like, when I was a kid, I just didn't... Like, I was just so, like, sensitive. Insecure.
My poor little heart. Like, I, like, feel so sad for that girl.
No, it makes me really sad, because it's, like, such a waste of time. Because, like, I really didn't really fully learn to, like, love myself until I was, like, an adult, because I just, like, never felt confident in myself, like, ever. Like... I was always so, like, critical of myself, and that's just, like, damn, like, time wasted, honestly. Like, it's, like, because it's, like, we're never gonna be, like, like, these, like, I'm not rich enough to be, like, the magazine, because, like, a lot of that shit is surgery, by the way.
Which, like, tea, question mark? You know what I mean? Like, that's tea for you? Like, when people who do... I saw a really good Lena Dunham interview the other day where she's talking about women who are like, I'm doing this for myself, like, the surgeries or, like, the shit I'm putting in my face, I'm doing it for myself, and she literally was like, but how do we even know anymore?
Yeah, it's, like, so subconscious, like...
How do we know that that's true?
And
she said that, and I literally was like...
It's relieving. It's a lot easier to just, like, make yourself fit the standards than it is to, like, deconstruct it. Like, I get that. Because, like, deconstructing any sort of, like, structural, like, social thing that's, like, ingrained in you. It's like deconstructing fucking a religion that you're raised in. Yeah, it's hard. Deconstructing, like, ideal. Like, I get it. It's fucking hard. But also I look at people who are still, like, in... religion that's, like, bigoted, and I'm like, you're a loser. And that's kind of how I feel about people who haven't, like, deconstructed fat phobia. I'm like, you're just a loser.
Like, we just need, like, you just need a little bit of time.
Get some willpower.
Just think. Just think a little bit.
Like, just think about it one step further, because it's, like, it's also just, like, other beauty standards, like, people who get nose jobs, and it's like, well, I did it because I've always felt so insecure, but it's like, you wouldn't have felt that way if it wasn't, like, learn to love yourself, learn to love yourself, learn to love yourself. It's literally,
like... maybe the world we live in.
Because you're fixing the symptom, not the actual illness.
You ate!
Like, something else is gonna come up, because, like, I remember, this is so fucking random, but I remember watching a Gabby Hanna video where she talked about her plastic surgery and how toxic it was, because she got a plastic surgery for one thing, and every time she went, the plastic surgeon would be like, oh, like, you actually need this procedure too. Like, it's an industry. Like,
no, yeah, when you take it to that level, it's like, oh my god,
no, it's
like, of
bad.
course this is what's happening.
Or, like, the girl on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives who has access to Ozempic, and she's already, like, clinically underweight. Like, how is that healthy? How is that legal, first of all? You're giving somebody, like, drugs that essentially make you not eat when they're already, like, underweight.
Like, skinny as fuck.
Like, that's crazy.
Fuck you, skinny bitches. Fuck you, skinny bitches in the club. I wanna see all my fat ass bitches in the motherfucking club. Fuck
Exactly.
you if you're skinny, bitch. That's what. Yeah.
Exactly. And that's the...
Like,
that's the genre.
that changed everything for me.
I was like...
I literally was like, oh, fuck you if you're skinny.
It feels good. Like,
no, it felt so good being 15 and screaming that. Oh my god, that came out at the perfect time.
Okay, are you... I feel like I know this, but, like, for the people, are you somebody who, like, holds grudges when you're slided in a friendship, or are you more of, like, a forgive and forgive type, or somewhere in the middle, and why?
I definitely now, me as a person right now, I want to forgive and forget because I want to move on. What'd you just do?
I just went...
Ow. Yeah, I want to be able to, like, believe that person and move on because I love that person usually. But I think back again to, like, the big falling out with this girl and, like, how fucking hurt and, like, I don't know, betrayed was, like, a really big one, like, a big feeling at that time. And I felt so...
Wait, what happened with that?
Me and her?
Yeah. Like, why'd you feel betrayed?
Because, I don't know, she didn't... I think back to that time, and I think that, like, if she would have been there for me or, like, had my back, I wouldn't have dated the big ex, like, the big, horrible one. Because a part of our falling out was because of him. Because he, like... It was one of those roommate situations where, like, I have my
this was, like, the other person in that friendship.
Yes.
And, like, when y'all, with the 3 people, this was the other person who you were like, this person's out in the world and I know they wouldn't want to be friends with me.
No. Yes,
okay.
That's
I didn't know if this was, like, someone from when you were younger.
No, this is still, like, that was such a pivotal, like, I'm glad it happened because now I know and I experienced it and I felt so many emotions during that. But... And that's why I talk about, like, I see how I was wrong. I was the bitch with the boyfriend that, like, wouldn't fuck off. Which, like, that is shitty. And I look back and I'm like, oh my god, I wish I didn't do that. But at the same time, a real friend would have been like, girl,
like,
what's
we
going
need to work
on?
Through this. Like,
this is our house. This is our home.
Yeah.
And, like, he's love bombing the shit out of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that never happened. Because she never wanted to be, like, actual, you know, lifelong friends is what because she was jealous.
Yeah.
But also if she wasn't, that's okay too. Like, I hate to think I'm coming off as bitter or anything because honestly,
well, it's also been like there's it's just like it probably might sound like that because we're like rehashing the heat of it, but like anything with like there's honest. So, like, I mean, to me, that sounds like you're not somebody who, like, holds grudges. Because you still, like, feel...
I can feel for her. And I feel like I understand kind of where she was coming from at that time. But, like, the years following it, I felt so angry and pissed off towards her. And, like, felt really horrible things. I think I tweeted once that she should die. Like, it was...
Okay, so maybe a little bit of a grudge.
I was pissed. Like, I was so hurt. And also, she was my best friend. Like, all I wanted was her back.
Well, that is, like, really where the word betrayal comes in, because you're like, I trust you more than any... Like, I am such, like, I'm, like, a friendship person over a family person, so, like, friendship is, like, the most important thing to me. So, like, getting betrayed or, like, hurt by a friend, like, a close, like, a best friend, like, is sickening.
Yeah.
Like, it's... What would you say is, like, the hardest thing about friendships, and what... Well, no, yeah, just answer that. I don't care about the next one.
The hardest thing about friendship, I think it's making time even when you think you're, like, depleted, I think. Like, going through with it anyway when you, like, are so sure that you can't do it and you don't want to do it and doing it anyway because it's like, girl, you're just being late. I'm lazy. I'm lazy girl. Lazy. And if I work, I can make anything make sense of just, like, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I can't do it. And I used to, like, struggle with that so bad, like, especially when me and Mick first started being friends, which it's, like, amazing that they stuck through. And they were like...
Well, it's crazy, too, when you work in service, it is fucking exhausting.
It's exhausting, and I was, like, in a really tumultuous like, not good for me relationship at the time. So, like, I literally would sleep all the time. Like, I would come home from work and I would sleep for, like, 5 hours and be like, I took a nap. And I would have made plans with people, and I'd be like, sorry, I slept, and be also relieved that I didn't have to hang out with them.
Yeah.
Because I was like, when
you're not doing well mentally, it feels good as fuck to cancel plans. You know what I mean?
It is the best.
And that doesn't take away the fact that it's still, like, hurtful to people. Because, like, I've been on both ends of it, where it's like, damn, like, I know you would low-key feel better if you, like, got out, but, like, I can't force you to do anything.
It's so sad to think about, because Mick literally was that person, just being like, you would feel better if we hung out.
Yeah.
And I'd be like,
because it's always true.
I'm sure you're wrong. Like, I don't think you're right.
I think every now and then it's good to, like, have a moment to yourself, but if that's all you're doing, like, if it's getting to a point where you keep canceling over and over, that's when it's like, okay, you gotta force yourself.
Which I really, oh my god, it was bad. Like, I had such a hard time with following through when all I needed to do was just follow through and, like, see those people and be with my friends. And again, like, thank God. And a lot of those people are my friends right now.
Right.
And thank God they all were just, like, they felt for me and, like, didn't, you know, they may or may not have talked shit, which period, like, talk shit.
Because
like,
it's not really, like,
shit.
And also, it's, like, not really, to me, it's not talking shit if you're just, like,
airing out your
complaining about, like, oh, this person is, like, pissing me off because they're doing this, versus being like, this person's like talking about their person.
No,
you
literally.
know?
And it's like, damn.
Also,
like,
talking shit is normal. Like, like,
let's
talking
talk some
shit
shit
is normal. Like,
let's talk some
like, it's
shit.
an important part of, like,
it's called gossip.
It's, like, important. Gossip is really important. I stand on that. Like, I love to gossip.
Puppetry is low-key important. And gossip is low-key important.
I'm sorry, like, I will never not gossip. I remember the friend I was talking about, childhood bestie, like, we started going to church together, and they were talking about, like, they did, like, a lesson in the youth group about, like, gossip, and I remember, like, we sat down and we were like, are we bitches? Like, and she was like, Heather, we have to stop, like, talking shit, and I was like, no, girl, like, it's fine.
Please,
no, it was literally me. I was like, no, girl, like, that's not fun. Like, I still remember that. I'm like, no, girl, like, we can talk shit, like, it's fine. Like, God doesn't give a fuck.
Which, period.
So I've always just been like that. Like, I just think it's a really important.
How we, you know.
And there is a line, and that's why reality TV is so messy, because gossip is so, like, normal to, like, talk about, like, it just is. But then, like, when you see, you're not supposed to see it. Like, that's the thing, you're not supposed to, like,
I'm not supposed to see the confessional.
It gets messy when
really
people, when you have
moment.
somebody who, like, starts to, like, tell everybody everything, and then it's like, oh, it's, like, feelings are getting hurt, like, oh.
Which valid.
Which, like, is fine. Like, shit happens.
Like, your feelings can be hurt.
Right. Of course. Like, but that's just, like, I don't know. Like, I just don't think, like, I'm just not polite enough. Like, I'm not.
Like, I'm looking at
I don't have the manners to, like, not gossip.
I respect it. And, I mean, it's real. It's, like, everyday fucking life.
Right.
But, yeah, like, whatever the fuck I was saying.
Oh, yeah, my
literally,
bad.
No. It's... I would have talked shit about me too. Like,
oh
what
yeah,
do you
you're
mean?
talking about like when you were like kind of being flaky.
Like the most depressed I had ever been.
Yeah, because it normally is always like if somebody's really flaky,
they're probably not.
They're
okay.
probably like really mentally ill,
and
which is annoying. Like not. It still doesn't take away the annoyingness of someone being flaky. Like that doesn't like
you're still allowed.
That doesn't mean you're not allowed to be upset, but it is also like there. It's like I can be annoyed and also give you grace at the same time. Like I can be like, damn, that's fucking annoying because I want to hang out, but also it's like I get it.
Like I'm gonna give you space.
So it's like I'm gonna be annoyed for a second and then I'm gonna get over it.
And I'm gonna move on because it's not that serious, and I want you to be my
like
friend.
I'm not gonna be like you betrayed me.
Thank God, especially Mick, because Mick is the most like.
And now they're, like, lovers, so
Real.
It's, like, that'd been awkward if they were like, fuck you.
They literally are so, like, I feel like any other normal situation that they had been in before where a friend is being like that, I'm sure they would have been like, girl, bye.
Yeah, but, like...
So it feels so...
But it just shows how, like, special, like, if you're willing to, like, stick with friends through that, it shows that you guys are, like, really, like, meant to be in each other's lives, you know what I mean? Because, like, there's certain people I probably wouldn't, like, I probably would just kind of go, like, not ghost, but, like, just kind of, like, stop making an effort. Yeah. But there's, like, if you went through a period of that again, like, I wouldn't be like, fuck you. Like, I'd just be like, that's fine.
Like, are we friends or not?
Right, because, like...
And this isn't high school. You know what I mean? Like, we're grown
like,
ass
we're
bitches.
dealing with some crazy fucking shit all the time. Like, being an adult is so hard.
It sucks. But also, it's, like, lit and fun, and most of the time, like, really amazing.
Do you believe in, like, fate or predestiny when it comes to the people in our lives? Why or why not?
Yes and no. Like, I don't know. I'm such a romantical, like, fantastical person who wants and often believes in things like that. And
Pisces.
Yes. And I think I always have felt like that, but in recent years, and especially, like, within the last month, it's funny you're asking this question, I've definitely also seen it as, like, a choice, like, an active choice that we're making as people. I do believe that fate brought, like, meeting these people, I'm like, that's fate, mama.
Right, because it's, like, that's
like,
random.
That was supposed to happen.
Like, we all basically met each other from, like, jobs.
Especially,
and it's, like
our situation, like, our whole friendship, our group, like, it feels like, oh my god, thank god that somebody up there, like, the universe or something.
No, yeah, because, like, the odds of me just, like, happening to apply to, like, it's all, like, these, like, random jobs, too.
Like,
it's
Mick did not
like,
want to work at Kirby Lane, you know what I mean? Like, Mick was trying to get a job. Mick was trying to get a job back at a Starbucks so they can get that top surgery, like, benefit.
No,
like,
thank God that they worked. Like, imagine they got the job at Starbucks. Like, I wouldn't know any of y'all.
I wouldn't be talking right now.
Because Mick and I, so Mick used to work at the restaurant I work at, and then they started working again, and we both started at the same time.
Which
too, like,
is
around,
crazy.
like, within the same weeks.
Like, baby, that's fate.
Like, that's...
Now you're best friends.
Like,
now
I don't know the
friends.
explanation of it, but, like, it does feel... Whatever fate is, like, it does feel like that.
No, for
like,
sure.
Like, whether that's, like, predetermined or not, it feels very, like, special. Like, it just feels different than, like, I'm going out of my way. Like, it feels like the difference between, like, joining a club with the intention to make friends, or, like, going on a dating app with the intention to, like, date someone, versus, like, you happen to meet somebody and then end up dating them, or you happen... Like, it just feels better, and you know it. I know, I get it. I know it's hard out there. Like, I've dated people off of dating apps, and I've, like, met friends through, like, in college, like, through, like, an extracurricular, where it's, like, I'm joining this to, like, make friends, but,
and
like...
no shade, like, period.
No!
Like, go off.
That kind of leads into my next question, which is, what would you tell someone who's struggling to make friends?
It's so corny. Let's get back to our corny roots. Baby, be yourself. Baby, be silly.
Because you don't want to be performing.
No, because now you have to perform forever. And now you have to be this person they think you are.
You're going to burn out.
Definitely be yourself. And then also, I don't know, figure out what you're into. And, like, figure out, like, what interests you actually truly have. Or, like, you know, subcultures, or, you know, be that, like, your sexuality, be that, like, religion, be that...
Your subculture, your sexuality.
No, like, come on!
No,
like,
it's true,
all,
true.
like, all-encompassing. And truly, if you are having a hard time making friends, and it's not, fate isn't giving you anything, which, I mean, we could say fate can work in those, like, extracurricular...
Right, because you
like,
still don't know, like, it's still random.
It's still random, but at the same time, it's like, if you really are struggling, go towards those interests. Like, when I, like, first moved to Central Texas, like, I always imagined, like, meeting someone, like, at a movie theater or, like, on a walk, because I'm like, you know, those are things I want to do, so I want to meet people who are doing those things.
Right.
But you could also just work at a place where a lot of other
work
gay
at a
people
restaurant, bro.
Work at a restaurant.
Starbucks.
Work at a Starbucks. Like, work
you
somewhere
will make
where
friends.
all of you are miserable as fuck together.
And you will talk shit together.
Together,
and
because
you will
nothing
bond.
brings people closer together than, like,
a
common enemy, which is the customers or, like, the manager.
No, that's
you know
such
what
a
I mean?
good point.
Like,
that's such a good point.
And yo.
That's why people who are, like, wealthy, like, don't have as good as friendships, because they've never had to work.
Baby, you need to suffer. Like,
you have to suffer.
You need to
together.
suffer to, like, have, like, a real, genuine, for real, like, connection.
I mean, that's why, like, school kind of brings people together, because you're all, like, complaining about, like, how hard that shit
You're stressed.
is. Like,
you're having a hard
stressed out.
time. Everything sucks.
Yeah.
But, like, I get to have you at the end of it. You know what I mean? Like, I think about literally meeting Mick at a fucking Starbucks. Like, huh?
And, like, the rest is history.
Exactly. And we had
Have
no idea.
you ever had an era where you, like, were struggling to make friends? Because I low-key, like, I've never...
I'm about to be such a cunt. No.
Like, sorry to those people, but, like, I've never been somebody who's really, like... So maybe we're not the best people to
I think about me even moving high schools in the middle. Like, after sophomore year, I had to go to a new high school. Baby, I had, like, a whole new friend group within the end of that semester.
Because there is kind of the sentiment of, like, if you're really struggling that bad to make friends, like, what are you doing?
What's up with you?
But maybe I think we're both, like, extroverted people. I think it is harder for people who, like... You do, like, I do think, like, it's a great skill to develop to, like, just, like, learn how to just, like, chit-chat.
No, for real.
I know that's way easier said than done, because obviously it comes, like, more natural.
And that's why we don't shut the fuck up.
Right. But I think some of my close friends are not gabbers, so it's, like, obviously they have friends. Like,
for sure.
You don't have...
And they have
there's
their
a reason why we have different types of people in the world.
Exactly.
So maybe we're not the best people to give advice on.
No, because seriously, I hate to sound like a cunt, but, like... I've always found my people. I will always find my people.
Yeah.
And me and Mick were talking about this, like, a couple weeks ago, like, laying in bed. I was just like, the second there's, like, another gay or queer person next to me, I am on. Like, I am turned on.
Yeah.
And I'm all the way, like, up.
I would say my advice would be, like, not so much about, like, the act of, like, finding friends, but, like, in eras, like, I guess I would say, like, after I had that, like, falling out with that friend group, I didn't have as many close friends, but, like... I wasn't stressed because I knew that, like, I would find more friends. And it's, like, it's kind of like the art of manifestation is, like, not being addicted to, like, finding that one thing. And then it kind of works out. Like you have to learn to, like, be chill with yourself.
And let things happen.
Because if you're, like, freaking out and being like, oh, my God, I'm so alone. It's, like, you have... Because, like, there's something really beautiful about having eras in your life where you're not, like, hanging out with people all the time. Like, I'm thankful for those times I've had in my life where I was, like... learning to, like, be with myself and, like, but you can easily make those times terrible, but you have to be intentional with, like, being like, okay, like, right now, like, or, like, sometimes, like, after, like, a big transitional period, like, you graduate high school, everybody moves, and you're like, damn, like, I don't have all my besties with me every day anymore. It's, like, that's why it's so important to have the foundation of, like, okay, that's fine, because I can hang out with myself, and, like, I'm gonna think of this time as an opportunity to, like, have a little bit of extra time to, like, think about what I want to do, or, like, work on personal projects, or, like, think about, like, planning a solo adventures or things like that.
Right.
So that would be my advice, honestly. Because,
like, knowing yourself and being comfortable with yourself is so big.
Because that will also that will help you with the being yourself that, like, brings you genuine friends, and it will attract...
your people,
because people like to be around people who are comfortable with themselves. Like, it gets really old, especially, like, at this point in our lives, it gets really old to be around people who are, like, so insecure. Like, not to say I don't have my moments, but, like, I get really icked out in friendship and relationships when people just fucking hate themselves. Like, I can't. I'm like, we're not 16 anymore, bro. Like, we have to...
What are we gonna do to, like, change
you have
that?
to, like, love yourself.
If
you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you gonna love somebody else?
Get an amen up in here.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
And I, like, hate that because it sounds so cunty and bitchy of me, but, like... Like,
you either get it or you don't.
I feel, like, really irritated around people who just really, like, loathe
Well, my thing is, like, can you just shift your thinking? Like, you don't even need to really change what you're doing, but, like, reframe all of that. Like
it's a flaw.
Be into it. Like, be proud of...
It is a flaw to, like, do that, because, like, you're choosing that. It's not about fitting into, like... It's not about changing yourself so that you love yourself. It's about, like... And that's, like, it goes back to the thing of, like... the convenience of being like, I'm just gonna change myself versus, like, unlearning it. I know it's not easy to, like, I know I'm being like, oh my God, like, just love yourself. It's not that easy, but, like, put in the work because it's so worth it. Like, it's so worth it. Because when I was, like, a teenager and I was, like, I'm like, that's just waste of time that I, like, wasn't loving myself. Like,
I know, and it's sad. It's
You're
sad.
gonna be with yourself. You have no idea where your relationships and friendships are gonna go. Like, we were just talking about friendships we had that we were like, oh my God, we're gonna be friends with them forever. You have no idea where your life's gonna take you, but you know you're gonna always be with you.
Exactly.
Just corny as fuck. But it's true.
Like, even I'm so thankful that my corny ass, even at, like, 17, was just like, your first home is your body. Like, your first real home is your body.
Because, like, you...
And I was saying shit like that to my
else...
30-something-year-old mom, and her being like, damn.
No, our moms need to hear it. Like, that
no, for real,
generation of women
and
needs...
I feel for them, but, like, I feel
Yeah.
so lucky and blessed to,
Yeah.
like, have known that. You know what I mean? To have been, that is clear.
Right.
Like, I know that
Yeah.
as a fact of just, like, bitch,
Yeah.
I might as well start enjoying it. Like,
I
I'm not gonna
know.
enjoy it every day.
Because nothing will ever be, like, figured out and perfect. Like, I'm still, like, learning that about, like, the stressors of life, being like, okay, it's never gonna... Because, like, I would love to wake up one day and be like, I got everything done that I needed to get done. And, like, I feel great. And, like, I did everything I wanted to do with my week. Like,
That's never
gonna happen.
One day,
it's never gonna
a
happen.
month, maybe.
Maybe. My apartment's perfectly clean. Like, there's so many things we have to do. Unless you're wealthy and have people doing stuff for you.
Yeah.
Like, that's not happening. So, like, you have to learn to enjoy it. It's never gonna feel all there. Like,
Listen to this. It takes courage to enjoy it.
Dude, did you see I have that written on my mirror in
No
there?
way.
Yes, because I love that song.
It's so fucking
And every
good.
time I see it written in there, I think of you. Because isn't it your bio on something?
It's literally my bio on Instagram.
That's why I wrote it on my mirror. Because
And
every
Twitter.
time I went on your Twitter, I would see it and I'd be like, it's really making me feel good.
Because it takes
it does take courage.
courage.
It does
And
take
Mick,
courage.
it literally, it moves us too. We're
No,
just
it
like,
moves. It gives
low
me
PTA
chills.
Because it's hard. It is hard to enjoy sometimes. Life fucking sucks.
It's fucking hard.
It's so hard.
It's
What
so
do you mean I
fucking
have to pay
hard.
to live and pay for food and go to work? But baby,
And it's just never, and that's why friendship is so important, because, like, we're all
I'm able to enjoy.
doing life together.
I'm able to enjoy. I have a support system that loves me and I love them back.
Yeah. How would you advise somebody who's crushing on their bestie, since you have experience?
You're literally so irritating. That's such a sweet question. Like, I'm annoyed by it. Write it out.
Like, wait.
Let it... I'm so thankful that it went on for as long as it did, like, the friendship. Because, also, I wasn't even aware that I was crushing and had a feeling or felt a type of way until that door was, like, opened by them.
Right.
If that makes sense. There were eras of our friendship where, like, I didn't understand why I wanted to be so close to them, like, physically near them and, like, wanting to touch them, even though even at that time they were literally like, I'm not a hugger. Like,
Yeah.
And for some reason that, like, turned it on a little bit more. It's like, ugh, but I, like, want to.
The way they're not a hugger, but I always...
I mean, they're into it now. They talk about it. It's like, it's definitely, like, shifted and
I
changed.
feel like they
They're not
said
gonna
that when I
initiate.
first became friends with them, and then I don't know, I just love them so much. I
They're
don't
just
know.
not gonna initiate, but when someone wants to do it,
Yeah.
they're, like, gonna hug.
Yeah.
Because they want to hug.
Yeah.
It's just, like,
They have a heart.
I think they can find things in life just so awkward. And it's like, it doesn't have to be awkward.
No, I get that, because when I was younger, I used to be like, I'm not. Because, like, I have certain friends that we don't hug. Like, we just don't. Like, that's not us.
And, like, no, we're hugging.
But I'm, like, as an adult now, I'm way more, like, touchy with my...
Friends.
Like,
it's
I don't
also just
know.
being queer.
Yeah. Like,
Straight up. Like,
yeah.
I'm a gay person. I'm not going to be fitting into this weird heteronormative, like, idea of, like, I don't know, rules all the
Yeah.
time.
I
Like, I'm
think,
not
like-
polyamorous by any means, but it is, like, what do you mean I can't,
like, we could kiss
hold
our
hands,
friends when we're
hold hands with
drunk or
my best friend, or,
something,
like,
it's not that
literally
serious.
there's so many situations we can get into.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel like that question's better for Mick, honestly, because they were the one that was, like, genuinely
They
suffering.
confessed, right? Like, they confessed first.
I mean, I think about it, us leading up
what
to
do you
the
mean they were
moment.
suffering?
They were the one that was, like, telling people they had a crush on
Oh,
me.
yeah.
And, like, didn't know what to do with it. And my ass was just
Yeah.
like, that door will never
You just,
open.
like, kept it to yourself. You
I
never
just
told
didn't
anybody.
think it was ever real, like, ever an actual thing that I could
Yeah.
actually, like...
You didn't even,
think
I think I've
about.
heard you say you didn't even let yourself, like, fantasize about it.
No.
Because you were just like, it's off limits.
It's off. They were asexual for, like, 2 years of our friendship.
You were like, we're not gonna, like, be...
And also, in my mind, our friendship felt so special and so...
Not worth the risk.
I was scared of, like, risking it.
Yeah.
And that's why we, like, called it off so fast.
Yeah.
When we first tried. Like, 2 weeks in, and we're like, it feels kind of weird, let's stop.
Yeah. Which is good. I think it's important that y'all had that, like...
moment.
Because I think it's really good to, like, be super careful with any relationship. And then when there's also, like, more on the line. Like, I'm not a fan of rushing anything. Like,
that's all I'm used to is the other thing.
Yeah.
It's like moving very fast.
Yeah.
And like knowing how...
I think it's an art that comes later in life. Because when I was younger, I was like, I didn't love the rushing, but the person I was with, like, wanted that. So I was like, okay, like, sure.
Literally, I didn't know that love could be slow and soft like that.
Yeah.
And in a way that a friendship only could be in my mind. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
I just didn't have that experience dating men, period. Like, I just didn't know what that was like.
Yeah.
So...
Because dating a man is so different. Like, men are just different.
They're
like,
rotten.
even a gay man, like, the way some people, like, the way they think about, like, life and dating it's just different.
It's
like,
different.
Versus somebody who was, like, raised as a girl or, like, non-binary person. Like, it's not the same.
I don't know. And that sucks for them. Because...
Because, like, queer love is really,
my relationship
really
is
special.
Like, definitely, like, one of the best parts of my life right now. You know what I mean? And I've never been able to feel like that, say that, and genuinely feel it.
And not be, like, lying or asshole.
Like, no, like, he's great. Like, I swear
like, you're not, like, convincing your friends.
No, like, I swear, like, he pays for stuff sometimes. Like, I swear he sometimes, like,
the way I've, like, had friends tell me that, like, their boyfriends, like, have made them pay, but then, like, gave them, like, took their card to make it look like he was paying. What's wrong with you people? You people can't do anything.
You people can't do anything, and it's because they're shackled to, you know, heteronormity.
Expectations.
And, like, this expectations from everyone.
I feel like we need to, like, break those expectations, because, like, even these men are not, like, rich enough to be paying for everything. Like, you ladies gotta start paying for some stuff, probably.
Well, that's the thing.
Because, like, the economy, especially at our age, like...
You and the economy. Literally, we were having this conversation yesterday. We were having this conversation yesterday because we were talking with Wyatt and his whole, like...
Right.
Wyatt's whole situation that he's in.
Mm-hmm.
But talking about how she would always expect him to pay, like, no matter what.
Like, that's just
And that's crazy, and that is heteronormative. And, like, me and Mick were listening to that conversation, and we were just like...
Especially because, like,
Isn't
we don't
she
have
queer?
that much money.
No,
like,
baby.
that's insane to me. Like, that's crazy. I would never... I mean, I've never
if
been
he's
in...
rich, sure.
Right.
If he's a cis-het man, sure.
If he's a cis-het man and he's, like, has a stable job, like, fine. That's fine.
Then maybe
Because a lot of times guys want to pay all the time.
And do that.
But, like, if there's, like, this pressure and it's, like, creating conflict in your relationships because, like, you're a man, even if it is a cis-het man, doesn't have,
we
like,
just need to be
a lot of
realistic.
money. Like, you're freaking me out. Like, what if you make more money than him right now? Like, y'all are both in college and your family has money. Like, why are you even, like... It's just, like, a weird... Like, sure, a first date, I guess. I don't know. I've just never been in that fully because the only time I ever dated guys was, like, high school. And it's, like, they're... Like, I don't know. I guess, like, their mom's paying.
You're like, I don't know.
Like, I don't know.
I'm just going.
Yeah.
I'm just showing up.
But, like, I don't know. It's just something odd to me.
It's a bummer. And
okay,
I feel bad
so,
for
like,
straight
in the
people.
situation with Mick, or maybe just, like, taking yourself out of that, do you think you would ever confess if you, like, felt like the person, like, your bestie didn't have feelings back? Like, do you think you would have just harbored it? Like, if you, like, knew for sure in your heart, like, oh, like, they don't feel the same way. Because obviously they've brought it up first, so you, like, knew. But do you think you would have ever, like, said anything?
I'm telling you.
Or, like, it would have gotten to a point?
Maybe. But I'm telling you, I literally did not want to set myself up.
No, because you're really smart for not letting yourself think about it, because that's where it goes awry.
I did not.
As somebody who's had, like, an unrequited crush.
It sucks.
Like, you can't let yourself... Because you think, like, oh, it doesn't really matter, because it's just my brain.
No, it's also, like, especially when it comes to, like, your heart, bro.
Yeah. Like
I'm incredibly sensitive, and Mick is incredibly logical. I was never going to set myself up to just be, like, to break my own heart.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And again, that door felt so bolted shut that it wasn't even like, I couldn't even really fantasize. I would sometimes, and I think about
Confession.
and I think about,
so she lied.
I'm a liar. But I think about, like, obviously feelings would be there and things would happen and I would be like, that's strange. And I would just move on.
Yeah.
But
you wouldn't let yourself linger too long.
No. And even after me and Nick tried things, like, I tried so hard to just be like, okay, we're friends and I can't let this be ruined because I was so hurt.
Yeah.
I was tough. So hurt. And I was so, like, angry at them for a period of time. Not very long.
They just had, like, a brief time where they, like, stopped. Like, they tried to, like, date each other, but then they were like, maybe we're not, like, they were, I think ultimately it's just, like, y'all were, like, being cautious and scared to hurt the other person.
We weren't ready.
And y'all know each other so well, and you know, like, yourself so well, like, oh, this is, like, a way that I could hurt you, because I know you're, like sensitive in this way. And so you guys were just being extra cautious. So they had a period of time where they, like, broke things off and, like, went back to just being, like, friends, which, like, y'all did take, like, a little bit of space, but it wasn't like y'all weren't talking. Y'all just, like, hung out, like, slightly less for, like, a second.
Like, we ended that conversation where we were like, we should just be friends, like, both in tears, because we were both just like, I can't imagine you not in my life. Like, I don't want that. I can't do it. Like, I refuse. Yeah. So it was like, let's not fuck it up then. You know what I mean?
I think y'all were very, like, mature, and, like, it shows that you guys are both really good at, like, setting emotional boundaries, which is, like, honestly, like, this situation is, like, a lot easier to navigate as, like, somebody, like, who's an older adult versus, like, I can't even imagine, like, having this, like, experience as, like, a teenager. Like,
even 18 or
I think
21.
subconsciously I had, like, crushes on, like, best friends, but I never, like, let myself think about it, because I didn't even, like, let myself think about being gay that much.
Yeah, literally.
But if I did, like, I can't even imagine, like, the emotional, like, pain that is, because it's just so, like, you don't know how to set you don't know how to set boundaries, period. And let alone with yourself, like, that's even harder.
Emotional pain I was in after we tried and just was like, we should not. Yeah. And, like, how upset I was, even though there was barely anything that happened in those 2 weeks, you know what I mean? Like,
because it's, like, intense, you know? Like, it's, like, a lot of, like, things culminating in that moment.
Exactly. But
it all worked out. And that's the importance of, like, going slow and taking breaks, because, like, sometimes you do just need a moment to, like, recollect and, like, be sure that you want this, because, like, even before, like, Gracie and I started being more serious, like, I took a moment of, not that we were, like, the friends to lovers, but, like, the importance of, like, taking a moment and being like, do I really, like, this could be bad if I don't take a beat. Like, the art of taking a beat is something I've really come to enjoy.
Like, baby, you just need to take a beat.
Just take a beat.
Which is so true. That's so true.
How do you connect with your inner child?
Being silly with my friends. Being with my sister. Mm-hmm. It's like we're there immediately.
I keep drinking this and there's no water.
Do you want some of mine?
Yeah, actually, that would be
but yeah, like, even just going home and being with my sister, it's like, I am safe to be
really sweet.
Whatever the fuck I am, even though me and her are very different. Like, so different. But also, we're so alike. You know what I mean? But yeah, just, like, accepting myself and, like, my quirks or whatever you want to call it, like, and knowing that being loud, hello,
very healing to your
saying
child.
A joke that isn't funny and maybe nobody laughs.
Oh, I'm laughing.
That's the thing. Like, when I'm with people who are just like, maybe let's just laugh about it anyway, even though it was, like, stupid.
I can't stand people who take themselves too seriously. Like,
it's so boring.
You have no, like, I feel connection bad. To your inner child.
I feel bad for you.
No, I do feel bad, and it makes me feel bad, because I'm like, now I feel bad for being silly, but it's like, it's really, like, that's how you don't, like, die miserable, because, like, I don't think being an adult means you have to lose your, like, I think that's why I'm kind of been drawn to, like, working with kids lately. Oh my God, because, like, it's a good reminder, because, like, it gets serious. Like, sometimes you have to take yourself seriously. Like, if you don't, you're gonna, like, be broke.
You're gonna drown.
And you're gonna suffer.
You're gonna flounder.
That's bad.
But economy, also, I totally agree with the economy's in the shitter.
Economy counter. How many times does Heather bring up the economy? Guys, I'm digging myself out of existentialism. This movement's really funny. That's us. Because that's us healing our inner child and
like,
digging ourselves out of...
Let's get some dirt.
We're playing in the sandbox, bro. I'm building a sandcastle.
I'm making a sandwich. I ate a peanut butter and jelly before I came over.
Oh, sounds good.
It was good.
I ate a chomp stick. I need to eat, like, a food.
Like a food?
Like real, like a meal.
Next question.
Okay, this is the last question. It's really silly.
Oh, God.
It's really simple. Which girl's character?
Girl, what girl are you?
Girl, what girl are you? Because we're at the peak girls era.
Like, we're the ages. We're, like, the mid-20s.
Like, mid-20s.
Ooh. Baby.
Or, like, which ways do you relate to each of them, even?
The house down boots, I'm a Hannah. Like, period. There is no way I could be anyone else. I want to be a Shoshana, but I am a Hannah. Thank God I am not as, like, I'm definitely, like, everyone's self-involved. But, like, I don't feel like I'm so, ignorant to other people in my life. She's definitely
there's no way you can be 100% these people, right?
No, but you're not supposed to love them. You know what I mean? You're not supposed to... You're supposed to relate to them and feel for them.
Yeah, but there are certain things where it's like, oh, I wouldn't do that.
I'm a Hannah the house down, and, like, everyone in my life is like, yeah, you are. Who else do I relate... I mean, I love Elijah. Elijah and Hannah's relationship is just so, like, on par with, like, all of my gay boy friendships. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That I've had legit throughout my whole life.
Yeah, you've always been that girl.
I've always attracted.
Yeah.
Like, I've been a hag since I came out of my mom.
Yeah.
And it's probably because my mom is also, she gives hag down.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she just needs, like, a stable, like,
she
gay
just needs
best
to live
friend.
somewhere else.
Low-key. She does not need to live in Abilene.
GBF.
She needs to move out of Abilene and get, like, a gay best friend. Yeah, I am totally a Hannah, and I'm proud to be a Hannah. Whatever the fuck. Like,
she is who she is.
It's hard. I'm confused. It's hard.
Like, I don't know.
And how do you do that? And I don't want to do it. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, she's very, like, I don't...
Like, can someone else just
you
do
being
it?
like, I am lazy.
I am lazy. Like, I am... If I can do something in the laziest way possible, I will. And it's something I used to be so offended by when I was a kid. Like, the worst thing my parents could say to me when I was a kid was that I was being lazy.
Well, it's not very, like... It's very, like, our culture very much prioritizes people who... Or it puts people on a pedestal who are very, like, ambitious and, like...
Which
productive
boots?
Because, like,
boots.
There's always gonna be that, like, tie to, like, accomplishments that's gonna be really hard to break for anybody who lives in the United States, because that's just, like, how we're raised. That's the school system we're raised in. And
we were raised to participate in all of that.
So it always feels, like, kind of bad to rest, but then it's just, like, you just have to remind yourself, like, that's actually not what, like, work is not what's most important to me.
For sure.
Like, you have to think about your own values.
It sucks that our brains are all warped, but at the same time...
Because I wouldn't even say you're, like, actually... Like, because, like, I know what you mean, because, like, I would say there's certain things that I'm, like, lazy about, too. Like, I get what you're saying, but I think, like, actually you're not, because you, like, do a lot of... Like, you are, like...
A person.
An independent adult in society, like,
but,
who, like get shit...
Hear me,
you're the king of swords. You're getting shit done.
Hear me, if me and Mick could just lay on the couch with both of our feet being rubbed by each other and, like, watching and doing nothing for forever, Mick would get tired of it quick. Like a day and then get over it. But I could do that for a long
Feels good.
ass time. I love to sit and put something on the fucking TV. And I hope I never change. And you know what? My mom's the same way. So I don't think I'm going to change.
I don't think, like, I think that's okay.
And I'm happy. And you're right, I do fucking do shit. And doing shit makes me feel better to be lazy when I want to be lazy.
Because it's like you kind of have to do shit. And so
productive.
then it makes the laziness, like, feel so... Like,
Earned.
I love to be lazy too, but I do still struggle with, like, feeling guilty about it. Like, when Gracie and I first started, like, dating, every time, like, she would text me, I would feel guilty if I was, like, doing nothing. And I wouldn't, like, lie, but I was like, I need to, like, be productive. Like, I don't want to be... I don't want you to think I'm, like, a bum and I don't do anything.
Which is fair. I feel like that's, like, so valid in, like, a new relationship.
Right. But now it's like, okay, girl, like, chill.
Like, who cares?
Like, you can rest. Like, it's
like, I love you. Guess what? I just love you.
Like, life is hard. Like, just be lazy. Just watch fucking TV for 8 hours. I had a friend forever ago say that, like, watching TV when the sun is out is gross.
And people really feel that way.
And it, like, really stuck with me for a while, and I was like, damn, like, I feel kind of gross right now because I'm, like, watching TV and the sun is out. But sometimes, like, you have to. Like, you have to have those days every now and then where you're
If there was, like, a log of, like, which there's Letterboxd, so you can see how many movies me and Mick watched together. Time-stamped? Yeah, there's, like, dates on them and shit.
Probably when the sun's out sometimes.
Oh, the sun is out. I'm going to the movies with the sun out. I'm going to the theater with the sun out.
Well, going to the theater is not lazy. Going to the theater is work. Like, you have to go.
It's, like, the least amount of work possible. Like, I'm walking into a place that's air-conditioned. I'm sitting. I might even order food that's brought to me.
It's very, like,
brought to my big fat ass. Like, I'm like... It's Wally coded is crazy. But also, like, we're not going to the movies every day
that's like
either,
an event. That's like an event.
But that's not an event to me and Mick because we do it so much. Like, we do it so...
Gotta get on that Draft House season pass.
Which, I'm on the house down, but
yeah. I think about it, but then I feel like I would be too lazy to, like, go all the time.
Lazy.
Just lazy.
But, yeah, it makes me sad to think about, like, especially chubby me as a kid, like, the word lazy would hurt my feelings.
Because
like,
the whole
being
thing
called
of,
fat
like...
wasn't anything compared to lazy for some reason. I think lazy also was tied to being fat in my mind, too. So I think there was some type of...
Well, there is that, like, connotation among people who are like, you're fat because you don't do anything. You don't do anything. Like, who gives a fuck? Why do you care?
You're, like, obsessed with me, and it's weird.
You're obsessed.
And it's, like, making me feel kind of weird, and it's, like, killing the vibe.
Thankfully, I haven't really encountered people like that in real life in a long time.
I know, and it's because I'm picky.
We're curating our spaces.
Like, when a new friend is around, like, it's an audition.
It's an audition. Do you have anything else to share with the class? Any final words? I'm sure you'll be back. You're the first guest on Soul Jar.
The fact that we've been talking about this for, like, over 6 months.
Yeah.
I was supposed to be here in January. I was supposed to be here in February. I was supposed to be here in March.
April, May.
But now it's April now.
Lazy.
And it's true. It's because we're literally lazy.
And it's not because we haven't seen each other. We hang out like every
I hang out
week.
all the time, and every time we hang out, I'm like, when are we doing that podcast? Did you forget? And she's
you
like,
know
no,
what we're doing?
remember.
Most of the time we're sitting on the couch.
And like the end of last year, she was like, big things coming in the new year. And I'm the big thing. I'm the big thing coming.
And she came.
And I'm here. And that was... Anything I want to say?
Any final closing words?
I love all my friends, and if you love me, I love you. Like, thank you so much. And
that's kind of crazy. Barney ass. I love you. You love me. Kind of parasocial.
Sleep on just like bum me out. JK prank. I'm really happy. I'm really happy. And yeah, I don't give a fuck if you love me. I love you, and I love you, and you love me. And there's ants crawling around on the table. There's multiple? Do you see that?
Yeah, I saw one, but is there more?
Oh, I've been watching ants move.
Like a lot? Now I'm scared.
There's like thousands of ants.
You're like,
do you have anything you want to say on Soul Jar?
The ant?
No, on Soul Jar, the podcast ran by Heather K. Stewart. Do you have anything to say?
Me or the ant?
You.
Feel shy all of a sudden. It's like, even though it's like, I've been, like, y'all know me. Like, you know me.
Why is that cracking me up? Like, let me interview the ant. Do you have anything to say?
I hope there's another ant, because it's like the ants was around. It's like the end of Broad City where it like zooms out and it shows all like the best friends.
4 and 3 into it. 1.
I love that show. I love any shows that's like about besties, like Pen 15, Broad City, Tuca and Birdie. Girls. But they're like not good friends to each other.
But they're funny. And they're kind of good friends for like half the show.
It's complicated. They're like, I wouldn't be happy if I was in that friend group. I would feel bad.
I wouldn't be fulfilled.
I don't know how to end this. It's the lingering.
Heather, like, can't leave anywhere. Yay!